It's Friday, it's 8 p.m. Pacific time. We roll through the week once again. We've beaten the grind, and now we've got just 2 days of freedom spread out in front of us. It's time to unwind, it's time to chill, it's time to crack open a cold one, and it's time to get on with the Mindset Friday Night Howl. Let's get this started. Once again, we've made it to another fantastic Friday Night Mindset Howl, or the Friday Night Howl, if I can get it right. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate you guys springing by to say hello. Greetings, my fellow mindsetters, my fellow people delving into the mysteries of the universe and cracking open a beer and chilling and relaxing throughout the week. Thank you so much for coming by. Tonight we have the usual gang will be coming along in about 30 to 40 minutes. My pal Percy will be joining us, and we'll talk about all manner of wonderment. And then after about an hour, so within the next hour, I'll open the floodgates and allow you guys to come on and start talking to me about, all manner of craziness. How's everyone been? How's the week? How's the week gone? We survived, huh? We made it through. We struggled through the week, and here we are once again on the Friday Night Howl, heading directly into the weekend. The weekend. You always think the weekend, someone's told me, 2 days till Monday. How depressing is that? But anyway, it's a true fact. So let's get things started in true Mindset Friday Night Howl fashion. First one of the evening, folks. First one. I have my English pint glass. And of course, it wouldn't be Friday without an ice-cold bottle of delicious 805. So let me crack this open, and we'll get the wheels turning on the 805. I hope you guys have a beverage of choice, laid out in front of you. Hopefully it's alcoholic of some kind, preferably a beer. But if not, that's okay. If you're not drinking or you can't drink, that's totally fine. Maybe open a soda or a Coca-Cola or something. But anyway, I'm going to do the traditional Mindset Friday night pour. So have a look at this. Absolutely delicious. True thing of beauty. Look at that. Oh my God. Look, it's amazing. Well, as usual, one bottle doesn't fill the pint, so I have one I prepared earlier. So I will grab this, top it up, and we'll get the road on the show. So let's see here. Pour that in there. Get that. Oh, look at that head. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. It's amazing. So let me just put all this paraphernalia away, and then we'll get things going. So as a friend used to say to me many years ago when we would drink, he would say, "Cheers, my dear." So there you go. Oh my God. First beer of the evening, and we'll see how it goes. It's always interesting watching these shows back. When I do, I don't always watch them back, but occasionally I'll jump in and start, skipping throughout the timeline to see how it went. And I always notice that, when I first start the show, I'm very, very cohesive and all serious and talking about real things. And then I think gradually, as I start drinking more and more 805s, by about 2 hours in, I'm just fucking around and acting like a maniac, which is, I guess, part of the charm of the show. The reason I call this week's episode Brain in a Jar is because I wanted to touch on simulation theory. A new movie came out. Actually, is it out already? I don't know. I don't know whether it's been released yet, but I have a copy. It's called A Glitch in the Matrix. and it's an analysis of the probabilities of whether or not we are in some kind of simulation. You know, as we look around, as you look at your computer screen right now, or your phone, or your tablet, or however you're watching this, maybe you're watching it on TV, I don't know. However you're watching it, and you look around and see your desk and your table and your room and your house or your apartment or whatever. Is all that stuff really there? Are we immersed in some kind of simulation a la The Matrix? Well, there's been a lot of talk about this. And this week, specifically, because I don't know whether you guys are aware of this, but there's an application that I found out about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's invite only. And I was able to get an invite, and I'll show you the icon. It's called, can you see that? It's called Clubhouse. And I'll open it up. There you go. Oh, look what's on. There's a favorite UFO incident. That's what's going on right now on Clubhouse. So what it is, it's like, I don't know how best way to describe it. It's a chat program. It's a chat application where you can be, hey, what's up? How's it going? But you have rooms, like chat rooms with different topics, and you create the topic and you launch it. And then if people like the topic, they come into the room and you have a conversation. And you can make the conversation private, or it can be open to everyone. So I got this app about a week or two ago, and then a good friend of mine named Randy, if you're watching, Randy, thank you so much. He hooked me up with an invite, because it's invite only. You can't just sign in. So this week, like almost it's very addicting. Almost every night this week, I've been hopping on Clubhouse, having some amazing conversations about, you know, UFOs, aliens, philosophy, simulation theory, you name it, with people from all over the world, from everywhere. Australia, India, the Middle East, all throughout the United States, and having some really good conversations in regard to simulation theory and the like. I've only had one negative experience on it, and it's not really negative. It was just the one conversation kind of devolved very quickly into a religious conversation, which is not my bag, baby. Usually, whenever I'm having some kind of, you know, stimulating conversation, you know, like thought-provoking conversation, whenever somebody says, well, you know that God was, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. That's it. We got nothing else to talk about, right? Because the minute somebody brings that up, that's it. The conversation's over. And we were having a conversation on Clubhouse about simulation theory, whether or not we were in a simulation. And it was, we were chugging along nicely, throwing out ideas and speculation and so on. And there was a slight overtone of like religiousness, just like a little layer of it. I detected this almost immediately, but I thought the people were just exploring ideas. And then we had some more people come onto the chat, and there was like a Muslim on there and an atheist, and I was like, and it very quickly devolved into, you know, this high level conversation about, you know, reality, to just like, you know, childish, wishful thinking, fantasy conversation with the invisible man in the sky reading everyone's minds, and it was not fun for me. And I sat there in silence for a long time, because I knew that if I was to say anything, I would probably offend somebody. You know, I would probably say some shit to piss some people off. So I was just, I sat there for a little while, and then I went on. I said, hey guys, you know what? I got to bail. I got to go, but thank you. Have a good night. And I left the conversation. That was the only time. All the other conversations that I've had on there have been superb. So if anyone watching this stream, if you, another thing I should mention, it's currently only it's only available on iOS. It's only available. It's only available on the iPhone right now. I think they are working on an Android version of the application, but when that will be out, I don't know. So currently, it's invite only, and only on iOS, unfortunately. But that'll probably change over time. But if any of you have iOS apps or running, an iPhone, I strongly recommend you hook it up because I think you'll enjoy it. Now, what I'll do, because I'm such a super cool guy, and I love the fact that you tune in every week to watch me slowly get drunk over 3 or 4 hours and talk a bunch of horse shit. I have 2 invites. Only have 2. I will give 1 invite away to somebody watching this stream who has an iPhone if they want to join Clubhouse. And then you can come on and chat with me or whomever. The sky's the limit. So I have 2 invites, and I'll give 1 of them away to somebody on the stream. And what I'll do is the first person to email me at mindsetcentral@gmail.com with the topic, the heading, Clubhouse invite, the first person, I will hook you up with an invite into Clubhouse. There you go. You can't beat that. But don't be emailing me if you've got Android or a Samsung, whatever the fuck, or a Huawei, all that nonsense, because it's a waste of time. This is only for iPhone people. If you have an iPhone and if you want to be on Clubhouse, shoot me an email with the Clubhouse invite topic, and I will give you an invite. Only 1. I have 2, but I'm going to give away 1. The other one, well, I don't know, maybe I'll give it to a friend or something, but there you have it. So email away, people. The first one that comes through with that, I'll give you the invite. Now, for the Android people out there, don't get all stupid and start well, Android's better than iOS. I mean, you can keep deluding yourself that that's true. That's fine. But eventually, the application will be available for Android, and then all will be right with the world. All right, let's see who's in the chat room. Let's see who's shown up this evening, and give them a shout out. Ellie Rose, hello, Ellie, how are you? The Space Invader has joined. Medieval's in the house. How you doing, Medieval? Good to see you again. We just talked the other day, didn't we? Yeah, it was great to talk to you. Pike on a Trike, how you doing? Ellie Rose says, thank you for the stickers. I have received them. Excellent. Very good. I do have more Mindset Central stickers, but I don't currently have the facilities to send them out. So maybe on next week's show, I'll do the thing where you can email me and I'll send some more stickers. But I do have a lot of stickers, but I need to buy stamps. That's pretty much it. I need to go to the post office and buy stamps. All the stamps that I did have, I used already, mailing out stickers. So if you would like some Mindset Central stickers, wait till next week's show, and I'll hook you up next week. But for those of you that have emailed me for Mindset Central stickers, I think I've mailed them all out, so you should have them. And Ellie Rose in the chat, she is proof that I'm not full of shit, and if you ask, you will receive. So there you go. So who else we got in here? We got Pike on a Trike. What up, Pike? Whenever I see the name Pike on a Trike, I always think of Captain Pike in Star Trek. You know the guy who's all jacked up in the wheelchair, and he got that little light, beep. Say once for yes, 2 for no. Beep, beep. That Captain Pike thing. So, Pike on a Trike. You should change the name to Captain Pike. That'd be cool. LK Computers. Hello, sir. Nice to see you coming on. Oh, man. Crazy John is here. Crazy John. Dude. Crazy John should be like an influencer. And the reason I say that is because all fucking week in my head, all I've been singing is, Johnny, we're sorry. Would you come on home? Oh yeah, all that stuff. Let's see who else we got. Oh, we got Gary Newman. Gary Newman is music for chameleons. Mr. Gary Newman is here. It's not the Gary Newman, of course not. But wouldn't it be amazing if it was? Gary Newman. It'd be amazing if it was the real Gary Newman, but I don't think it is. I wonder what the real Gary Newman thinks about you using his name. He's probably not too happy. Barry Little says, hi, Mindset. Hi, Barry. Thank you so much for coming by. Adam Moritz, what up, yo? How's it going? Did you find 805? Did you dig through your local liquor store? Who else we got here? Gareth Jones. All right, Gareth, how's it going, mate? Gareth Jones, he says morning from Wales, checking in to say hello before bed. Jesus, you're up at this time and then going to bed? You just stay up, dude. Just hang out with us. It'll be fun. Who else we got? Let's see. We got Simon B.A. Hey, Simon. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Let's see. And that's all we have right now. I don't know what's going on. I see a lot more people watching than there are actually in the chat. So why don't you jump in there and say, hello, how are you? Go do like that. Yeah, how you doing? And say hello. It'll be fun. Okay. I've spoken enough. I need another drink. Oh, Land Roamer. Good morning, Land Roamer. Or good evening. I'm saying good morning. It's still Friday over here. It's still Friday. Tony Cooper. All right, Tony? How you doing? Tony Copeland. Any relation to Stuart, by the way? Maybe. I don't know. You should know who Stuart Copeland is. Solar Warden. What up, Solar? How you doing? Okay. I need everyone in the chat room to immediately shout out what they're drinking this evening. And let me know what libations they're imbibing. M3 Racer 26. Hello, all. What up? Let's see. Crazy John says, it wear off in time, fella. Listen to that song again this week. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, dude. That it's a very catchy song. I mean, until you started doing it when we were on the live stream, I hadn't heard that song for literally years. And then you start doing the thing, and it's Johnny. It's just stuck in my head. Let's see, Solar Warden, not bad, man. Still drinking. All right, he's still drinking. Phoebo is smoking because I got him. Very good. Love that. Philbo, smoke him if you got him. Simon B.A. is Piss Weak Lager. Oh, that's fucked up. I'm sorry about that, man. And Barry Dole says, no drinking for me in bed. No drinking in bed. Well, that's a shame. Oof. It's kind of gassy, this thing. Oh, of course. Tony L. Tony L is in the house. Good evening, Gareth from Port Talbot. All right, Tony, I'll do it now after. There's Tony. And Ellie Rose is drinking tea. I say, an awfully nice cup of tea. Yes, absolutely spiffing. Very good. And Gareth is still there. That's right. You keep it that way, Gareth. Fuck that bed thing. Stay up. Come on, it'll be fun. M3 Racer, water. So let me ask you guys. I don't know if you might be this way inclined or not, but do you have any thoughts on simulation theory? Do you think it might be possible that we are immersed in some kind of simulation, or a simulation within a simulation? I thought about it recently. I was talking about the whole Clubhouse thing, but when I was driving to work. I'm sitting behind the wheel of the car. And I'm looking, and I see my hands on the wheel, and I see the windshield and the dash and the window and the cars going by. And when you think about it, and you're looking like this, and you're looking outside, it's just like a racing game. But you know what I mean? But that sounds ridiculous, I know, but it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from like when you're playing like Gran Turismo or something, and you got the inside view of the of the car. And we're making simulations with computers right now in games, and it's only a matter of time before these kind of simulation in games, the graphics and the imagery becomes so good that it becomes indistinguishable from reality, right? The resolution of the images that you see would be indistinguishable from like looking out of a window. And when we get to that level, if there is some kind of immersive technology, like we have VR with the headset, maybe there's gloves we put our hands in, or who knows? But it looks like we're on that path to get to that point where there will be some kind of simulation that we can buy for our PS8 or something, or our PS10, that we get into the suit and suddenly we're in the game, literally in the game. So when we get to that point where the resolution of the graphics are indistinguishable from reality, and there's some kind of sensory suit or some kind of way we can jack into the game, when you're in the game, it would seem real. It would seem like reality, right, in the game. So the next step would be, well, what makes you think you're not in the game now, that you're not in that simulation? If the resolution and the graphics are so good and the immersive technology is so seamless, could we be in some kind of game right now, some kind of simulation, and we wouldn't even know? Interesting thoughts, eh? Let's see. Medieval says, possibility for that theory to exist because people have out-of-body experiences. That's an interesting thought. Barry Little says, Groundhog Day. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a very interesting idea. And if you have simulations within simulations, I don't know if you ever played a game called The Sims, where you design a character and then you control the character in this virtual world. And you can have this character walk around and play and sit down and play video games in the video game, right? So, it's like it's a simulation within a simulation, And when you have that kind of recursive kind of thing, it makes you think, well, when we're playing a video game, we're playing a video game inside a video game, and so on, and so on, and so on. Now, whether or not this is true, who knows? This is pure speculation. It might be completely true or absolute nonsense, or maybe somewhere in between. But I think this is a good thought exercise. These are good things to think about. It's entirely possible. On the path that we're on for simulations, as technology increases and gets better, as graphics generation gets better and becomes indistinguishable from reality, as we can immerse ourselves in that game, it becomes more and more likely that we're actually in some kind of simulation right now. And that's a pretty staggering thought. Could it be that when you die, you like put the hand, when you're playing the game, and then when you die, you're kind of like, oh, game over, and you put it down, and you walk away. You pull yourself out of the game. You're like, and you're out. Yeah. Medieval says, one scary thought in the Matrix. Imagine you had a dream that you was real, and what if you're unable to wake from that dream? Well, that could be life, right? Are we even here? When you look around you, right, all of reality, every experience you have in reality, all that is electrical impulses sent into your brain, right? When you touch something, it's just the sensors in your finger sends an electrical impulse through the nerve endings in your fingers and your arms up into your brain, and then it registers that you touch something. So it's conceivable that you could be a brain in a jar being fed electrical impulses and hallucinating everything, right? Because the light that comes into your eyeballs is converted to electrical impulses, which then the brain converts into an image. The same with hearing, touch, taste, smell. All of these things are just electrical impulses fed into the brain. So technically, I don't think this is true, but it's a possibility. You could just be a brain in a jar being fed electrical impulses that gives the appearance of reality. Crazy stuff. Scary stuff. if you think about it, because it would mean that everything that you know, everything that you experience in your life is an illusion, is not real. You know, there's no way of really knowing. Amazing stuff. Let's see what else. What do you guys think of what I just said? You think I'm out of my mind, or you think there's some credence to it? I don't know. This is a good one. Lan Roma says, we are almost certainly computer-generated entities living inside a more advanced civilization's computer game. I think some of what you're saying has possibility. Well, actually, all of it might be true. Who am I to say? Who am I to say that it's not? You might be 100% correct. I don't know. Computer generated entities living in a more advanced civilization's video game. That very well might be true, but it's from what you're saying, the way you worded that, it gave the impression that the more advanced civilization is not us. It's some other entity, and we're just characters. I don't think so. I think that whoever has created the simulation that we're immersed in is not different from us. It is us. It's created by, whatever we are. And we might not be human. We might be something completely unfathomable. But I think it is us. I don't think it's some external source creating it and then just throwing us in here and saying, "Hey, go on, fuck around, do what you got to do." I think we're intentionally immersing ourselves in the simulation for whatever reason. I do have some theories, some ideas that I could throw out there that you guys might give you food for thought, or increase your already established view that I'm out of my mind. I don't know. One theory that I have is that in the simulation where we currently are, we experience time. We experience cause and effect, like a linear time, this event, and then there's this event and this event and so on. It's like a line that we're moved from birth. You have a line. There's birth on one end, death on the other, and we're moving along this line. We begin at birth, then we move along this line towards death. But we don't know what's going to happen in our lives. Okay, everything is kind of a mystery. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You sure as hell don't know what's going to happen next week. And next year, forget about it. You don't have a fucking clue what's going to happen. Now, try this on for size. What if that outside of the simulation, whatever we are, whatever kind of entities we are, whether we're humans or aliens or super intelligent shades of the color blue, whatever we are, what if our relationship to time is very, very different? In other words, there's no cause and effect. There's no past, there's no present, there's no future, there's everything. We see everything all the time. So we know exactly there's no future that's unknown to us. So we lose the sensation of unexpectedness, of surprise, of wonder. Because we're aware of all. Time doesn't exist the same way. There's no past, present, or future. Everything exists at once. So what if that's the case, and we immerse ourselves in the simulation purely to experience the joy and the pleasure and the horror and the misery of being surprised, of experiencing an unknown outcome? What do you think? Come on, you can be honest. You can tell me I'm crazy. It's okay. First one down. Still got half a bottle left, though. So I'll finish that one. No one's chatting, so you're thinking I'm mental and you're all bailing rapidly. or maybe the conversation just got a little too serious for you. But don't worry. As Bill Hicks always used to say, don't worry, folks. Dick jokes are on the way. The things will lighten up rather quickly once I open up the floodgates. Hang on. There we go. All right, let's see. Solar Warden says, we're all projectionists in our own movie. That's an interesting thought. Because a good way to think of life is that we are the stars of our own movie. And I know that we're kind of all constrained by fear and what other people think, and I can't do that because of this, that, and whatever. But if you think of yourself as the main protagonist in a movie, like you're the star of your movie, you can really forge ahead in life and do things that other people are too scared or too fearful to do, and push forward. Why is Crazy John saying Dick Jones of OCP? Yeah, you know me. OCP. Dick Jones! OCP! Override the directive! Great movie, by the way. RoboCop. Awesome movie. Land Romer says, good stuff. Enjoying and listening. Thank you, Land Romer. Appreciate it. I know these are all kind of semi-serious topics, and I know this is a lighthearted show. It's the end of the week. We're drinking beers and kicking back and chilling, of course. But these kind of topics, they fascinate me. They've always intrigued me my entire life. I've always been drawn to these kind of conversations and these kinds of topics, which is why, I created the Mindset Podcast and Paratalk and all of these shows. It's very cathartic for me. Because I have these thoughts going around in my head all day, thinking about all this crazy bullshit. But no one really to have these conversations with. When I do the podcasts or these live streams, it's very cathartic. It releases, it gets me out, gets it out of my system. When I was talking about on the phone, talking about Clubhouse, going on and having these 2, 3, 4 hour conversations with like-minded people. It's a great experience. It's very cathartic. It feels really good. It's like, fuck, I'm not alone. I'm not a mental case. There are other people who have similar thoughts. And it's refreshing, really, because in day-to-day life, when you're out there dealing with regular people or normies, it can be very frustrating because they never think of these things. They're too immersed with when's the game on, what's for dinner, and all the who's the president or what's going on in politics or what's on the news, all of the mundane, brain dead, retard shit that people are bombarded with 24/7. Let's see. Gary Newman says, life is like a crap sandwich. The more bread you got, the less crap you eat. That's awesome. That's really good. Please tell me, Gary, that you came up with that. I don't think you did, but if you did, you deserve a round of applause, sir. That's a great little thing there. And I'm assuming he's calling himself Gary Newman because he's a fan of Gary Newman. As am I. I love Gary Newman. I'm talking about the musician, not necessarily the guy in the chat. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was the real Gary Newman? Fuck, can you imagine? Are you the real Gary Newman? I don't know. Let's see. Jamie L. says, why are a lot of us confused when Mandela died? LOL. The Mandela effect. Well, it could be, Jamie L., that it's a glitch in the matrix. In other words, reality was changed, and you noticed, but nobody else did. I don't know. Interesting. There's a lot of things like that, though. Yeah, when you feel like when they come on the news and says, oh, and this evening so and so died, and you're like, he was alive? I thought that guy died years ago. And then the person sitting next to you goes, yeah, I thought he was dead too. You know, that kind of stuff happens a lot. Oh, here we go. We got Firechild UK. If we're in a simulation, then there exists the possibility to be able to hack the simulation, and maybe that's already been done by some of us. Now, Firechild UK is, of course, Mr. Chris Reinert, who's been on the Mindset Podcast many, many times, and I've been almost begging him to come on recently, but he can't because he's got, like, family shit to do. But that's okay. Chris, I'm glad you're on the stream, and I'm glad you're watching. Interesting idea, though. If we're immersed in the simulation, we should be able to hack the simulation. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not, or whether it's possible. But usually, programs can't hack programs. But I don't know. It might be able to. I don't know. I think the first step to hacking the simulation would be to, number one, be aware that you're in a simulation. And number two, find conclusive proof that you're in a simulation. And once you know you're in a simulation, you have proof that you're in a simulation, or you have, or maybe not proof. You have evidence that you're in a simulation, like strong evidence. Then you could kind of maybe try and work out the boundaries of the simulation, and then try and, break on through to the other side, as someone once said. No, it's not the real Gary Newman. It's just a fan. And he changed his name back in the 90s. All right, cool deal. Well, I'm glad you're here, Gary Newman, because I am absolutely a fan of Gary Newman. And I've seen him a couple of times in concert. And when I've gone to see him in a show, it's always been a mixed bag. Sometimes his appearances are phenomenal. Some of the best live shows I've ever seen. Like, you walk out like, oh my God, what did I just witness? That was amazing. And there are other times where I go to see his shows and I want to fucking kill myself. It's so shit. So it is a mixed bag. But but I am a fan. Medieval says, we are the Borg. You'll be assimilated. We've analyzed the defensive system of your ship and noticed that we are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields. Yeah. So let's see. Let me reach out to what's this? Oh, Crazy John says, great Doors tune. Yeah, it is. Crazy John with the beard. I just looked at that photo. Look at that picture of Crazy John. John, you don't look like that anymore. When you come on to chat with us, that must be an old picture of you with the beard and the bald head and stuff. You know what you look like in that picture? You look like fucking, what's his name? That actor, Tom Hardy. You know who Tom Hardy is? You look a bit like him in that picture. And I don't know whether I've complimented you or insulted you by saying that, but you do look a bit like that. So Simon B.A. says, agreed, Crazy John. You agree. Let's see what else we got going on here. The Mars lander last week. Did you guys see that? See the video that they released of the Perseverance lander coming down and with the parachute and everything? Because they took the raw feed and they edited it to make it into like a flowing, this 3-minute clip or whatever it is. But I thought the 3-minute was great. It was really cool to see. That's fucking hilarious. So John says, because that's him, LOL. He's using Hardy's picture in his dopey thing. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, at least you can see I got a good eye. Even though I wear glasses, you can see I have a good eye and I can catch that eye. I don't know why are you using his picture in your picture? I don't know. That's almost as bad as Gary Newman using Gary Newman's name. You're using Tom Hardy's picture in your thing. But anyway, that's cool. That's all good. Let's see. Yeah, so the Mars thing. I talked about this on last week's Mindset podcast, but I'll touch on it briefly here. Is that I am of the opinion that this particular mission with the new Mars rover will be the mission that will conclusively present to the world evidence of life existing off the Earth. I think it's going to be microbial life, something that people can deal with, as opposed to, excuse me, finding ancient structures or things like that, or ancient alien artifacts. I don't think most people could handle that shit. But if they came out and said, "Yeah, we found microbes under the surface of Mars that proves that life exists on other planets," I think that 99.9% of the population of the Earth would be like, "Oh, cool. What's on TV tonight?" and move on with their day. But it's served one purpose. It's planted the seed that life exists. Okay, we got Mr. Percy joining us now. Let me bring him in here. Let's bring in the Mr. Percival, Mr. Percy Percival. There he is. How you doing, man?
Oh, hey, today.
I gotta get my headphones on. Oh, hold on. There he is. Can you hear me okay? No. Hello? Percy. Earth to Percy. Come in, please. No, you can't hear me. I can hear all the noise you're making, but you can't hear me. Oh, hello? Percy, come in, please. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me, Percy? Or you want to call me back when you get it working?
Hey, calm it down. All right.
You got it working?
Take it easy. All right.
You connect
Just
your mic.
take it easy.
Connect
Just
your
take
mic.
it easy a little bit. All right. Calm it down. You hear me?
I can hear you, but it's not coming through your mic. It's coming through your you need to connect your mic.
You would think I would have gotten this already.
Yeah, those thoughts did cross my mind. Yeah.
Maybe this part, honestly, is kind of the fun part for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it is great. It's great fun for everyone to watch. It's only frustrating for me.
That's it. It's all right. Everybody else is enjoying it. I mean, hey, what do you want from me?
What I would want from you is for your mic to work.
Is that working?
Nope.
Hello?
Nope.
Nothing.
There you go.
There you go. Is that it?
There you go. I'm hearing a beat behind you too.
There you
go. Okay, now it's working. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with gas. How you doing, man? Yeah.
Just some beats, cooking up some beats in the lab, my man. I'm sorry, I seriously was making beats today in the middle of doing that, really inspired, happy, and then it's fucking bedtime for the kids. So I gotta go and I gotta put on the dad hat and I gotta read fucking bedtime stories, which actually is kind of cool because we're reading Gravity Falls. Now, I don't know if you know about this. It's a cartoon.
I know, but my kids were into that a few years ago, the Gravity Falls thing.
It's pretty fucking funny, dude.
It is. Like, it's out there a bit, huh?
Yeah, it is. But I enjoy it. And it's kind of interesting because Vinny got this book, right? He's into reading. He loves to read. And he got this Gravity Falls book. But there are parts that are in cursive. And so he's in third grade. He's like, I don't know what the hell this is saying. And so as I'm reading it, I'm having him follow along, right? I'm pointing at the words so he understands, so he can kind of read cursive. So the next chapter, I'm going to have him read it back to me. But yeah, man, it was one of those things where I didn't get a chance to prep. Everything's disconnected over here. I'm running around. It's like, holy shit, it's that time.
Everything is discombobulated.
Hey, what are you gonna do? What do you want from me?
Well, it's great. It's great to see you. It's great to see you, Percy. I hope you have had a great week. Great to have you back on the show. And we can get things going. We got a bunch of people in the chat saying hello, Percy. They're all welcoming you back onto the show. They're saying hi.
How's everybody doing? Let me open this up. Let me open this up. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Hello,
Hello.
Roy.
Hello,
It's good
Governor.
to see you, mates. Man, I hope everybody had a great week. I had
Yeah.
a phenomenal week, dude.
I hate it when people say that, man. I fucking
Ah,
hate that.
dude,
I hate that.
dude, it was amazing. The best fucking week so
Okay,
far.
stop. Okay, stop.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that. You know.
My birth. It
I
was my. It
remember.
was my
Let
birth.
me.
It was my birthday week,
Oh, it's your
so I loved
birthday.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. I
And
didn't know it was your birthday. So
yeah, yeah.
you're 1 year closer to death.
One more year closer to death, dude. The
Yeah.
one thing that everybody's promised
What?
is death.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
100%. It's
so
100. It's
so I can't wait to get.
100% gonna
You
happen.
know, I can't wait to
100%.
receive
Yeah.
what everybody else is gonna get.
It's
You
coming.
know.
It's coming. Yeah. One of the great consolations about growing old is that it's happening to everyone.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
All
It's
the
happening
time.
to everyone.
All the time.
Everybody. 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 Yeah. Um. Yeah, man. Well, happy birthday, dude.
Well, thanks, bruv.
Thanks, bruv. Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it? It's great to be a year older. It's lovely.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
went and
baby.
I went and had myself I took the day off from work.
Uh-huh. That's what you do.
And
I remember now. I remember you. I remember when we used to work together. You would always, whenever it was your birthday,
yeah.
you would take the day off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. It's I don't want to be around anybody.
it's a
I don't
Percy
want to
tradition.
deal. I don't want to deal with customers.
Uh huh.
I don't want to deal with people really.
Peeps.
So I go out and I golfed for about I don't know 8 hours.
Oh my God.
It was amazing.
Hey, how's Tiger Woods doing?
It was funny. Not so good.
Yeah, he's not so
I hear
good.
Lieutenant. I hear he got Lieutenant Dan's legs.
Yeah, he's kind of fucked up now. Yeah, he got a hole in one, big time.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. You had a cool birthday and a good week. But and I'm happy for you. But I really do hate it when people say I had a great week, and
Yeah.
it annoys me. And I'll take you
Is
back
that,
to I'll take you back to a memory.
hold on. Can I guess? Can I guess
Yeah,
why
yeah.
really quick?
Why?
Because your week wasn't great.
No, my week. See, here's the thing, man. My weeks are never great, never. But they're never horrible either. They're okay. You know what I mean? They're never like I've never had a moment where somebody said, "Hey, how was your week?" and I've said, "Oh man, I've had a fucking great." That's never happened. Never,
Really?
never happened. And I remember years ago, and I was in a taxi rank in Swansea in South Wales. And I don't know. I mean, people in the chat room will probably understand this. But if you're in a taxi rank at 2 a.m. with a bunch of other pissheads, fucking drunk off their ass, eating a fucking kebab, and this guy came in with his girlfriend, and he was all over this chick, and he was drunk, and she was drunk, and I said, we were talking, and I said, so how's your day been? And he went like this, "Oh, man, I have had the best fucking day, dude. Oh, what a great day." And I wanted to kill him. Because I've never had that emotion where I've had a day and said, "Oh, what a great, oh my God." Now, that's not to say that I haven't had good days. I've had great times. But I've never had that little switch in my head that flipped on that would make me say, "Oh my God, what a great fucking day!" Do you know what I mean? Am I mental or what? Tell me.
I think so. A little bit. Just a hair. And
Yeah.
maybe it's just me, man. Maybe like don't get me wrong, like no, there's shit weeks. You know what I'm saying? There's shit days, there's shit weeks.
Yeah.
But man, I guess maybe taking a few days off from work in the middle of the week
Yeah.
and coming back, having being in work on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
being in work on Friday for a couple of hours. I mean, it was
Let me ask
like,
you this, Percy. Let me get this
yeah,
out. Let's get this out
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Describe for me
yeah.
your perfect day.
Oh, dude. My perfect day would be so I like to get up early. It's just something that's been ingrained in me since I was young. And it just in my DNA. So get up really early. Usually maybe go for like a bike ride, like a mountain bike ride. Um do maybe like 9 miles, 8 to 9 miles. Um come back. If it's a day off, like either do that or go play some golf before the family's up because nobody's up at that time. So I get my own peace and fucking quiet time for a good 3 hours, 4 hours. And then reality sets in when I have to, either be a father or work. And so if that's what I gotta do, then
Mm-hmm.
let's say I'll choose being a pop because that's better than having to work in any capacity. Even
So
if you
that's your
love what you
perfect
do,
day.
I mean, yeah, yeah. That's a real day. I mean, I would rather have my day be something else, like in the lab all day
No,
making
no, that's
beats.
what I mean. Like if
But
if you could
that's not gonna happen.
if you could flip the switch and
Hmm.
have 24 hours that could be your perfect day, what would it be?
Yeah, it'd be in the lab. It'd be in here, fucking 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Get food delivered here,
Yeah.
jerk off right here, the whole nine.
You know what my perfect day would be?
What's that?
Can you guess?
Odd fucking casting all day.
My perfect day would be to have zero interaction with any human beings at all. Not to see anyone, not to talk to anyone, to be completely 100% alone. That would be my perfect day.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I did mean,
It's,
yeah. That's
it's kind of fucked up, huh?
no, no, it's not. It's not now because you don't get that
Mm-hmm.
anymore. You know what I'm saying? I
See
bet
no
there are
one,
people out there who are on the
talk to
chat on the chat
nobody.
rooms. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who do have that. Who do have that luxury. I
Well,
have a friend, my buddy who I went golfing
uh
with,
huh,
right? It's funny. This guy's fucking bachelor. He's an IT sysadmin guy, makes
uh
good
huh.
money, lives
Mm,
by himself, no kids.
yeah.
And he says, he hears my kids call me just to say, "Hey, how's it going down? When you gonna be home?" And yet, the whole daughters in the background saying shit, and like he's like, "Oh man, that's pretty cute, man. Kids giving you a call and everything." And sometimes wish I had that. And I'm like, hold on, hold on,
Hey, pump the brakes
listen to,
there.
yeah, listen to this.
Pump
Right
the
now,
fucking brakes. What's wrong with you?
you you get to go home and
Yeah.
fucking chill. You kick off your fucking shoes, you jump in the fucking shower, fucking you've been all day golfing, so now you get to just chill, watch a movie, make
Yeah.
yourself something to eat or order something. You know what I got to do? I got to go and fucking run a goddamn routine because it's
Exactly.
still fucking
Absolutely,
middle of
man.
the week. So we still got to take a shower, check homework. We
Yeah.
still got to do all this bullshit.
Yeah, been there, done that.
I want
You
to shoot
know.
myself in the face.
Yeah, I know, I know. It's when you have kids, it's wonderful and it's horrific at the same
Yeah.
time. You know, there's some amazingly beautiful, wonderful aspects, and there's some stuff where I want to die now.
And you know what, dude? It's so true. And so all week I fucking look forward to hanging out
To
with
the
you
Friday night
bros.
howl.
It's like, dude, I fucking live for it to
To
see
chill, to kick
everybody in the
back.
chat, to hang
Yeah, it's
out.
great, man.
Um, dude, it's
It's fucking awesome. There it is. There it is, right there. Oh.
Do it.
So what do you say, Percy? Should we let some of these maniacs in to yap with us? Don't do it. Don't.
That's all you're getting.
I know it's tempting, dude. It's very
That's all you
tempting.
get. That's all you can get.
You can sing it, but don't play it. Yeah, Johnny.
That's all you can get.
We're sorry.
You can get. You can't go any more
Won't
than
you come
that.
on home? My favorite part when he goes, "We worry."
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, let's open this up. See if we can get some of these folks in with us to chat about all manner of craziness. Let's see who's gonna hop on board. The link is in the chat, folks. If you have the inclination and a webcam and a microphone, click on the link and come in. You may bow at the feet of myself and Percy and talk to us about whatever floats your boat. Yeah, anything.
Bring a good topic to the table, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's hear something. I want to hear
Don't be an
something
asshole.
wild. You know, something crazy, wild and crazy.
Yeah. Mark Dude says, I can't wait for lockdown to end. Yeah. Well, I have a question for Mark. Are you really paying attention to that shit? Fuck that lockdown. Do what you got to do. Listening to those fucking you're listening to those fucking maniacs in suits telling you what to do, how to live your life? Fuck those fools. You want to go out? Go out. Don't listen to those fucking retards. That's my attitude. Fuck those stupid assholes. Oh man, what a week! What a week it's been.
How's yours been? Good.
It's been okay. It hasn't been horrible. Like I said, my weeks are rarely horrible, but they're also rarely great. They're usually just okay.
Yeah.
You know?
They kind of suck, but just enough not to suck to get by.
Yeah, pretty much. If my weeks really sucked really bad, I'd probably think about either killing myself or lots of other people.
Yeah. They might take you down for saying shit like that as well. So
no, they won't, because they know I'm joking. They know it's just a joke. I just said it's just a joke. Now I noticed Chris Reinert was in the chat, and I posted the link. I was hoping Chris would come on because I haven't talked to him in like forever. So Chris, if you're in the chat, if you're still there, if you're still awake, hit the link, man. Come on. What do you got? What do you got there, Percy? What are you lighting up?
Oh, nothing yet.
I saw something here.
I'm waiting for. Yeah, well, I got this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Man, I smoked half a little piece of joint with you.
with you. Someone says
who gets that in the reference in the chat, man. Kudos
to you. Hey, any music this week? Do you get any new music? I didn't get nothing.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Oh, what you got? Let's see. What you got?
So, I told you about this group, and maybe all you hep cats out there in the chat. A band called Idols from out in the UK. Fucking
from the
starts
UK.
With the B. Starts with the B.
What kind of music is it? Like rock or what?
Oh, it's like punk rock, fucking hard thrash.
Oh wait, metal, is this the one you told? Yes. Oh, this stuff is great. Yeah, I didn't know you bought the album, dude. I mean, I know that a few months ago you showed me the link for the stream, and I was very impressed because this I should tell the listeners this is a modern band. This is a current band, but their vibe and their sound is like 1979 fucking UK punk. I don't know. You can't find it. All right, Chris is coming on board. Let me bring Chris in here. Say hi. There he is.
What up, Chris?
How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing well. Doing good. Can you hear me okay?
I'm getting a little bit of feedback. We're hearing.
Right, I'll just put my headphones on.
Yeah. Now, let me just tell everyone in the chat that Chris is not a cancer patient. The headset is purely from the hipster factor, not because he's receiving leukemia treatment. Am I right, Chris?
No. All right.
Did that joke fall on deaf ears? I guess so. There you go. Can you hear us, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
There we go. Boom. There you go. How you doing, man?
Doing well. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Sorry, I'm poking around with things on my desk.
Yeah, it is. It has been a while, dude. What you been up to?
Work, lockdown,
wait.
UK stuff.
What have you been up to other than pissing off Ben?
Oh, do you want? I don't know what he's told you, but I'll put my foot in it big time. I tell you.
It's so great, dude. It's so fucking great.
Oh man!
But you push. Why would you do that? Why would you push his buttons like that? What the fuck
everybody's
is
got
a
little devil on their shoulder.
Why?
I feel really guilty because Ben's lovely.
Ben is awesome.
Yeah. All I did was send one tweet at the wrong time that he took the wrong way. Has he told you what it was?
He did, yeah, and it wasn't that he took it the wrong way. It was that you intended him to take it the wrong way. Let's be honest. You trolled the fuck out of him, and you pushed his buttons for some demented reason. Come on, be honest.
I did. Yes. So if you're watching, Ben, I apologize. I do apologize. I thought it was a hilarious anagram, and yeah. That's all I have to say on the matter.
You see that? Look at this. The Mindset Live Friday Night Howl, making peace and bringing people together.
Always bringing people together.
Bringing people together.
Bringing people together.
Yeah. So other than pissing off Ben, what else have you been up to? What else has been going on in the world of Chris?
Of weirdness. Yeah. I'll tell you what has been interesting, though slightly scary. I quit my Facebook habit a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's liberating. I imagine it's like how junkies feel when they get off crack or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Your life is completely different without it in so many good ways. However, the reason that I stopped using Facebook was because I think I mentioned this on the Mindset way back in the day when I did stop using Facebook. Was I didn't like the idea of the way we were fed specific information on our news feeds,
mm-hmm.
and how I had come to realize that when you get your news feeds because of the people that you put as friends on Facebook, what they're posting becomes the stream, but hidden within that news feed stream that you're getting are specific links to whether it be advertising or news websites, right, or particular things that are deliberately put in from Facebook. And they're done to provoke a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, clickbait.
You're basically what you're saying is that you're being fucked with.
Yes.
Bad.
Yeah. You're being. You're following a trail put down by Facebook to get you to interact with the service. And I found that a little bit insidious, mm-hmm, because it was deliberately taking you to things to provoke reactions, emotional reactions. I work in a psychology department, if anybody doesn't already know. And some of the academics were involved in the software that Cambridge Analytica use. So I had some understanding of what was going on, and it wasn't particularly nice. So I thought I'll leave from using Facebook before I'm part of the experiment, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But understanding all of that, the past couple of years, I've been like seeing if the same sort of thing exists on other social media platforms, such as Twitter. So I've been using software that's been developed by other Twitter users to analyze actual users on Twitter.
Now,
and that's quite scary.
Was one of the first person that you analyzed, was that Ben?
I probed him.
I fucking know you did, man. He was. I mean. I know. I see. For me, I'm like on the outside looking in, right? And I'm seeing this going on, and he was genuinely upset. And I was dude, I
didn't realize that.
Yeah, he was genuinely upset. Yeah. I was like, dude, he was just fucking around. Don't take it so seriously. And he was like, no, Gareth, I can't. You know, and he was like, So I mean, I as you know, Chris, I am a bridge builder. And as you know,
I've built every bridge I've come across.
I like to bring people together.
Yeah.
So I
are a people person.
I am a people person. And I would really like you and Ben to bury the hatchet and give each other a hug and move on.
With Ben whatsoever.
We have someone else wanting to join. We have Mike wanting to come on. Let me bring in Mike. Here he is. Hey, Mikey, how you doing over there? How you doing over there, Mikey?
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Good to see you, Mike.
Good. How are you guys?
Doing good, dude. It's great to see you. It looks like you got a new microphone.
Yes, I did get a new microphone. I bought it last Friday.
Uh-huh.
The last time we were on this chat, and it came in on Saturday. No, on Sunday it came in. I didn't know it. Oh, well, I was kind of drunk, so I didn't know I bought it. So it came in.
Was it an impulse buy?
Yeah, it was.
Uh-huh.
Those are the best.
Yeah, impulse buys are the best.
Those are the best.
Oh yes.
You know, I was hanging out one Saturday morning. You know, and the wife, the kids were all just chilling, having breakfast. Knock on the door, doom doom. Standing outside is this nice Asian lady. Walk outside, I'm like, yeah, mail order bride. I'm here. I was like, oh, awkward. You know, extremely awkward. The kids, you know, haven't introduced her as and you know, whatever.
This is mom too.
Yeah, mom too. M2. This is M2. Here you go.
This is M2. M2. It's like Apple introducing the new M2 processor. M2.
Wait. I'm kind of curious. What did the wife say?
Nothing.
She knows better.
Mike, you know why she didn't say anything? Mike, you know why? Because he's making this story up.
Yeah.
Kind of figured. That's why I asked him. I was hoping he would come up with something clever.
That's why. So, Mike, you, and I know you got a new mic and everything, but you need to either lower the gain or move away from the mic because it's a little blaring.
Ooh, okay. Move away.
Move
away.
Either move away or lower the gain, one or the other.
I'll just move away.
There you go. That sounds good. So Chris, what now? How's the chemo coming, Chris?
It's a bad hair morning.
It never gets old.
It's you don't realize we've been in lockdown for like 6 years in the UK.
It seems like
all
that.
The hairdressers have been shut.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mess, and it's going grey. I've suddenly realised I'm old. So that's
it kind of old age kind of sneaks up on you, huh?
Yeah. But hey, apparently I get the vaccine earlier. So
there you go.
There you go. There's a plus.
That's awesome.
There's a plus side to that.
So then you really will get the cancer. That's great.
Potentially. Let's hope not.
There you go. With the vaccine and all that stuff.
Are you running to jump on that, Gareth? Are you
No, I'm not going to get vaccinated. No, absolutely not.
No.
At all?
No.
You're not gonna no, not at all.
No. I have zero plans to have nanobots injected into my bloodstream. What's that, Ben? Yeah, the nanobots. Yes. So yeah. So no, I have no plans of getting vaccinated.
Interesting.
What do you think about that, Chris? What you got to fucking say about that, huh?
A lot of people are
personal choice, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Personal choice. Yeah.
You know, are you at risk category or something?
I'm totally at risk, dude.
Well, that's your stupid fault for not.
Everybody's at risk.
Yeah, you're at risk because you're alive.
Well, no. What I mean is, are you about to die because of some underlying health condition that we're not aware of, or are you fit as a fiddle?
No, it's all bullshit, dude. No, I'm going to be fine. You know what? I'm going to be fine, and if I'm not, there you go.
You know.
So be it.
Yeah, so be it.
Yeah,
you know what? You're going to die of something.
So is Chris going to take over the Mindset podcast at that point, or who do I got to talk to about that?
To take over? I don't know. I should put that. I should put that in my will. If I were to croak,
leave it to Ben.
I should leave it to Ben. Leave it to Beaver. Leave it to Ben.
Leave it to Ben.
Leave it to Ben. You know, I've asked Ben many times to come on the stream, but it's super late. But actually, I have him right now. Let me bring him in. Hang on one second. I'm just kidding, Chris. Just kidding. I just wanted to see if your blood pressure would rise.
I was just about to leave.
Just about to hang up. Fuck that Ben guy. I'm out of here.
No.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we got room for one more, so we can have 5 people on the chat at one time. So if there's anyone else in the chat room, I'll post the link one more time in there. And if anyone wants to come on board and say hello to myself, Percy, Chris, and Mike, what's that T-shirt you got on there, Mike? What is that? What's it say?
Just one of those random T-shirts to
Detroit. Was it Detroit? What's it say?
That's basically like just one of those workout shirts when I used to work out.
A workout shirt.
Yeah. When I used to exercise and lift weights and all that fun stuff.
Wait. When'd you do that?
Way before I met you.
I haven't been around for a while, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Way before I met you.
Oh, that's great.
It's amazing workout. Yeah. So anyone want to join us? Crazy John, come on, dude. I know you're waiting to get you so you can go to your Johnny. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Won't you come on home? We're worried. Oh, there you go. Crazy John is joining. Here he comes. Here comes Mr. John. Let me bring him in here. Hang on. There he is. There's John. Johnny.
That's set up.
Johnny.
That's set up. Doesn't get any better than that.
It couldn't. It couldn't get any better.
Couldn't get any better. Here we are.
How's the chemo going with you, John?
The chemo's going pretty cool. Like yeah.
You
The
doing
bald
all right?
head is like full on. Like yeah. The hair's all going. The eyebrows are going next week.
There you go. So, what have you been up to this week, John? Anything cool?
Not a lot really. Like sleeping most of the day.
I thought you couldn't fucking sleep. What's up with that? Are you telling us you're up all...
I go back to front like so the days.
you sleep
night.
in the day like a vampire.
Yeah, permanent nights. Like I think there's only one day this week I got up early, and that was Wednesday.
So you're up all night and you sleep all day.
Yeah. Well, winter time I almost like don't really see much of the daylight.
I wanna rock
Oh,
and
good.
roll
All
night.
night. I'm party
Party
every day.
Every day. Hey.
Who's that?
Wait,
Gene
it's not,
Simmons.
it
like,
doesn't say part
don't
of
sing
every
it.
day?
Don't
Yeah.
sing it too much. You might have to pay some money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking, remember?
Actually, I have a story about Gene Simmons.
Oh, dude, let's share it.
Oh,
Go
right,
for it,
come on,
Mike.
Mike, let's
All
hear
right, all right.
Oh, wait, when I was
Wait,
working-
Mike. Let me,
Lighting where
Mike.
you're at.
Can you turn on a light, dude? Because it's very dark. I can barely see you.
Like you're in a dark room.
I'm being serious. I'm being
Hold on.
serious. I can
Eric,
barely see you.
No.
I
Hey, Mike,
like
he's
the
lying.
darkness.
He's lying to you. We can't barely see you. We can't see you. Like at all.
At all.
No.
Barely.
The room is
Not
dark.
barely.
At
man.
all.
We cannot
It's
see
like-
you.
It's like fucking darkness, dude. There he is. That's
How's
better.
That? How's that?
Yes.
Finally. All right. Okay.
We can all
Okay.
see what we're
Okay. Wait. Let me introduce you, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Michael
may I
Vasquez will now
introduce
sit
you?
back and tell us his story concerning Mr. Gene Simmons of the rock band Kiss.
Yeah.
Mike, you have the floor.
Crack on.
It was when I was working at the Anaheim Convention Center for the show NAMM. Have you guys heard of that? NAMM?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Work there.
Yeah.
That's the musical,
Yeah,
all the interfaces and all the fucking gear and all that
Musical
shit, right?
No.
Basically,
all
yeah.
the music instruments
All
as
the
well,
whole
not
music
just-
industry, like
Yeah.
movie stars are there, musicians.
Wait! I thought it was for all the people who went to NAMM. It was like all the soldiers
All the
from
all
NAMM.
No.
POWs,
No.
damn.
Okay,
Let's
so
sing the song.
what happened?
Oh, they stationed me at an elevator where it takes you to basically to the third floor where the some of the gatherings were.
Okay,
You have
And
to
the
live.
person I was just having some random conversation with some random dude. That's what I thought, just some random dude. He was wearing sunglasses, a hat. He was with a pretty good looking girl. And he was just asking me like, how's the event going? I was like, oh, it's fun so far. I mean, it's great. You see this person, you see this person, you see this person. He's like, oh man, that's cool, that's dope. Like, did you meet anybody famous? I go, well, I met Aaron Lewis. He's the lead singer for Stained. And everybody's like, he's like, oh, that's cool. I mean, like me, I didn't recognize him. Didn't think about it. I didn't recognize him at all.
hey, dude, you're talking to Gene Simmons, right?
Yes. And when he's asking me this, I was talking to Gene Simmons.
And you didn't
Gene
even know.
Freaking Simmons. I didn't know. I didn't
You
recognize
didn't
him.
even know.
I know.
Didn't even know
He was,
him.
like I said, he was wearing like he was wearing like a nice suit, a hat and sunglasses. Not like a tuxedo or anything. Like
Yeah.
just a pair of jeans, like a nice coat, and just hanging out.
Uh-huh. Did at any point did he say, "Do you know who I am"?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
And then some
He
random
must
dude
have been
comes up to me
fucking
and goes,
mortified when he got out of the lift.
Yeah.
He must have been mortified. Like, that bloke didn't even know who I was.
Didn't even know who I was. Yeah.
exactly. I had no clue. And some random dude came up to me. He's like, hey, do you know who that was? I go, no. Like, who was that? He goes, dude, that's Gene Simmons. I was like,
What?
no. What? No.
No. You're like he's like, dude, that was Gene Simmons. You're like, wow. Who's Gene Simmons?
Right? Right?
I think I would have been fired on the spot.
Brother?
Who's
Is that
Gene
Poor
Simmons?
guy.
Richard's brother?
Yeah. Richard Simmons'
I
brother.
met Gene Simmons years ago.
Did
I
you
met him
really?
in a hotel. Yeah. I met
Really?
Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Bruce Kulick.
Uh-huh.
No Eric Singer that day. He didn't stay in the same hotel, but I met him in a hotel I worked at.
Oh shit.
DJ,
Yeah.
how much
Yeah,
acid were you on?
Yeah.
And Gene was like very chatty. He was the most chatty out of the three of them. Bruce Kulick didn't say a fucking word to anybody. He just come in, disappeared.
Yeah.
Paul Stanley was Mr. Arrogant. Oh, I'm busy. We got to go and do a sound check in a minute. Blah, blah, and fucked off, like.
Yeah.
You know, so we didn't see much of him, like. So,
Mhm.
yeah, Gene was the only one who come and sat with everybody and had a chat with all the staff. Lovely guy. Top fella, like.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. He seems like he's very, because he's talking to Mike and talking, like Mike had no clue who he was, but he's spending time with him. That's pretty cool when you think about it. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
is cool.
I've met some famous people over the years, like.
That's awesome.
Well, you're on with
Yeah.
me right now. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're on with Garrett.
I'll tell you some of the people I met. There was an English actress called Kate O'Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
I met her in
do you
the
know-
lift.
wait,
I met
wait,
her in the
wait.
lift
The
somewhere.
Ronnie. She's the Ronnie
Well, she was
from Doctor Who.
She was in that's it. She was in Doctor Who and she was in Triangle as well. Wasn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
The shit drama that didn't really
Like,
last.
well, back in the day, dude, she was hot.
Oh yeah. She was in the lift like an old boy's going, do you know what that is? I
She
said,
was very
yeah.
hot. Yeah.
He's going, do you know what it is? I said, yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Kate O'Mara.
Great Omar.
But yeah, met her, and who else was it? Sadko, met him in a shop. He was a bit anxious to get away from me,
Uh-huh.
like thought I was going to mug him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
really?
Go ahead. What else?
Yeah, he got really frightened, like really
Uh-huh.
frightened. I went up and said to him, I met you years ago at a racing event, like Dorothy Iron's sports event somewhere. He's going, "Oh, really?" And he's like trying to get the fuck away from me.
Trying to get away from you.
Yeah, he just didn't want to. He didn't want to talk to me like.
You didn't go up to him and go, "Johnny, what's up?"
No, I just said, "I know you." He said that.
Who else? Yeah. Who else famous you met?
Who else? I met most of ELO. Bevan.
How about Jeff Lynne?
No, Jeff Lynne wasn't with him at the time because it was ELO Mark II. So I met most of the band. Joel Sackland.
Tell me. The actor. Stand on the plastic, please.
Yeah, lovely man.
Tell me which famous people you've met that have put the restraining order on you.
Nobody. Nobody. I thought Seb Coe would come close to it.
Yeah.
Nah, no one really. Like, I think out of everybody, another lot I met was Big Audio Dynamite.
Oh,
so that was like, met them in Falmouth. Who was the other guy? There was somebody else I met as well. Tony Scammell. He was an actor in The Bill. Played Ted Roach.
Ted Roach.
Right. Lovely. Yeah.
Well, let me shoot over to Chris. Chris, name all the famous people you've met. Be honest.
Nobody.
Perry Farrell.
That's right. You told me that story when you were at some concerts and you smoked dope with him, right?
Yeah, that's another one of those cases of I didn't know who it was until halfway through the conversation. So let me kind of lead. So correct me if I'm wrong here, Chris, because I remember you telling me this story. You're at a concert and you're hanging out with your buddies and you're having a smoke, and this random dude shows up and sits down with you, and you hand him a fucking spliff, and he starts smoking, and you're all smoking away, yapping, blah, 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 da, da, da. And then halfway through the conversation, you slowly start to realize that this is Perry Farrell. Am I wrong? Yeah, you pretty much nailed how it went. The only reason that I started to realize who it was I was speaking to was I noticed he had a backstage pass, and I started looking closer at the pass, and it's basically got his name on it. It's like, oh, right, okay.
You're
and then he was like, oh yeah, thanks for the smoke and the chat and that. You should come and see us later on this evening. Oh, right. So you're Perry Farrell then? Yeah. Oh. So we went backstage and
he let you backstage afterwards, or what? Or
he invited us to. Well, he told us that he was playing because we're so stupid and don't realize what's going on.
But that was around the time when he was with the Porno for Pyros, right? Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. Who I've got to say I listened to lots, so it was like one of those. This is completely embarrassing. I don't know who I'm talking to, but maybe I'd had too much to smoke that festival or that particular morning. So but that's about the only time I've met anybody vaguely famous. Everything's been from a distance, from afar. So been to lots of gigs. So mainly musicians.
I'll tell you a couple of other people I know.
Who's that?
Another person who's very famous, who was famous in the 90s, comedian, was Phil Cool.
Oh yeah, I remember Phil Cool.
Phil Cool, he's my half uncle. His sister is married to my uncle, so he's a relative. So he's part of the family. Yeah. That's God's honest as well. That's no bull.
I bet he doesn't invite you over for Christmas dinner though.
Not really seen him I haven't seen him since.
You haven't seen him since.
I haven't seen him since. I went to see him. I went to see him in concert with a friend of mine in 1990. So that's the last time I've seen him.
John, you haven't seen him since the incident.
The incident. The incident. What? The incident.
It's a joke. I'm kidding.
It's, I haven't seen him since 1990. That's the last time I saw him.
Oh shit, that's a while ago, dude.
Yeah, that's
like a fucking lifetime ago.
Up north, that's a lot of family up north, and they're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, long way away.
So every week when John comes on, I have to ask him, "What are you eating tonight? What do you have in your smorgasbord of the John?"
I've eaten it earlier on. I had a chocolate bar earlier on before I come on, which is they call them Molly's chocolate bars.
A Molly's
chocolate bar.
Molly.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Is it like? Does it have peanuts? Does it have?
Could have anything in it. Like it's a cheap chocolate bar in Tesco's. Like could be anything.
Tesco's.
Yeah. And a fisherman's friend's been sucking on them all night. Like.
Whoa, hey, calm down. Talk about what you're eating.
and drinking Tesco's.
Is that vodka?
Napoleon brandy.
Oh, brandy. Okay.
Tesco's brandy. Nice. Napoleon brandy.
All right. There you go.
A nice, astonishing 36%. Like
36%. Fuck.
That's pretty heavy.
I see Chris drinking, but he's drinking fucking tea or some shit, right? What are you drinking?
Drinking coffee, tea,
coffee. It's I'm done now.
Coffee.
What is this? Like 5:30 in the morning in the UK. You know, I need something to keep me going.
It's true, man. It's amazing that you guys are up at this time.
I stopped doing caffeine, like, because
yeah. You don't want to stay awake, John. You don't. You want. What are you drinking there? Is that Vimto and brandy, or what is that?
Vimto and brandy again.
There you go. That's his go-to drink.
In a double diamond pint glass, which is
double
lovely.
Diamond. Fuck, haven't you had that in a long time?
Back in the day, like beautiful glass.
What are you swigging on there, Mike? What you got going on?
Well, I was drinking an 805 now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Mike a round of applause. 805. That's amazing.
805. I was craving like something like 805.
Yeah. I got one right here. Boom.
There you go. There you go.
And what happened? You're out or what?
Yeah, well, I'm out right now. I have to go downstairs and get another one, but
ooh, wait.
It involves me going downstairs and get another one.
Is it safe?
What's up, Percy?
Are you safe to go downstairs now, Mike?
Yeah, with the COVID.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Everybody's getting better. I am safe to go downstairs. So.
All right.
Awesome.
So go get some. Because you definitely
I have to walk down there.
you're definitely gonna need a drink, dude. Because we got a lot more to go. We got hours to go with this shit.
So, hours.
We're
going. It's 5:30 in the morning.
I know.
LA time.
Fine. Hey, look at John stroking his pussy.
Pussycat.
Oh, look at that. That's
look at the pussycat.
Very good. Very good.
Sitting on my chest.
Hey. Percy, what are you drinking?
He's not drinking. Are you gonna roll one, Percy, so we can do the roll cam?
Yeah, I might in a little bit.
Why don't you just make us all jealous?
I'm just chilling. I'm chilling right now. I'm gonna wait.
Do the roll cam because I gotta go grab a beer right now. Can you guys talk amongst yourselves for 30 seconds?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right.
Bring on the roll.
I'll be right back.
Bring on the roll.
Yeah. Twist it up. All right. Let's see.
I can't be the odd one out. I'm gonna have to get a beer as well.
Go do it.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back then.
I just love that grinder and the tray, like the plate. Is that a plate you would actually roll on, or is that a proper eating plate for fish?
Yeah, it's actually a proper serving dish.
A serving dish, yeah.
Yeah, that my wife ended up picking up at Target.
Target, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she I think actually she found one at a place called Ross where you get it discounted in, or something like that. I don't know.
Ross or Ralph's.
Or something like that. And and no, because Ralph's is a clothing store. Ralph's is a grocery store. Ross is, it's out house goods and clothes and all kinds of stuff. So I think it was from there. I might be incorrect, which I probably am. But anyway, I ended up breaking it and then going back to Target and found this one.
Wait, can I ask what type of weed you're smoking tonight?
This one's actually called Triangle Mints. and it's
Triangle
a night. Yeah, and it's a hybrid, and it's a nice blend of an indica and sativa. Of course, it's a hybrid, but it's a more indica heavy. So that's why I wanted to kind of take my time with it because since it is heavy.
I've seen those blunt papers before as well. They're nice.
Yes, sir.
Is that a cigar? Is it? That's a proper cigar.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Wow. I thought they were papers for a minute. I thought they were blunt rolls for a minute. I've seen them in those sort of packets. We get them in the UK like that.
Yeah, no, this was two for $1 and change. So.
Right. How do you reseal that after you've cut it open? Like
I do that with my trusty spit.
Trusty spit.
Yes, sir. The cure-all.
The cure-all.
Yeah.
I wish I could afford. Wish I could afford to smoke it like that. Put a whole lot
here,
in. Look at that.
Out here, it grows on trees.
I know. Fucking hell. I wish I could grow it here.
What would happen if you did, CJ?
If I grew it and started smoking it, I probably would get some normal sleep.
No, but what would happen if
if you got caught with it in here?
If the authorities found
out, it's still illegal in the UK, right?
If you got caught growing in this country, you probably get a custodial, but you might get a warning and a big heavy fine for it. There's sort of leniency on it now than what it used to be. Back, it used to get a custodial sentence for it, but not anymore. Yeah, they're slowly changing, but they're not fully changing. You know, there's a little bit of leeway. You know.
Ellie Rose in the chat says, "Does Mike have bongs in the background?"
Bongs.
Mike,
I do not.
Do you have a bong in the background there?
No, I do not. I wish I had one. Yes, I am positive.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
So Ellie, no, he does not have a bong in the background. That what you see in the background, that's a dildo.
Yeah.
Wow.
No bongs in the background. How's the joint coming, Percy?
Coming along quite well. We've sealed it
that.
up. So CJ sealed it up kind of like an envelope, you know.
It's a work of art. Look at that.
Better than those bitches in
Looks
Havana.
lovely, that does.
It's a work of art right there.
That reminds me, I can go buy some tomorrow.
You should be doing videos and how to make them like.
Yeah. Look at that. Perfect.
Look at that, like.
Work of art right there.
No roach in it though.
No, I actually that's funny you should bring that up. I have these tips and I couldn't find it, and it's a little glass tip.
Yeah.
You put the little glass
tips
at the end. Yeah, and then
wow.
But
there's always a bit of an issue with that though, isn't it? If you had a glass tip, if you almost like throwing it away going, oh, that's my glass tip.
Yeah, he likes to put the tip in the.
Yeah, only just a tip.
Only.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. The tip of the end.
There you go.
The belly.
My wife's in here listening
to
this.
Look at that. I just think that I could just get well into smoking blunts, like I really could.
Look at that. Looks the work of art there, Percy.
Oh my god, they went up in blaze then, like.
Looks amazing.
Beautiful. Work of art, like.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, work of art.
So, Chris, did you get a beer? What you get? What you got going on over there?
So, I got a beer.
Excellent.
And I'm drinking.
What is it?
Twisted Knots American IPA.
Twisted Knots.
First time I've tried it.
How is it?
IPA.
It's an IPA. It tastes a bit like grapefruit, which is right because that's what it says.
Grapefruit.
Yeah. And it's Heatherwood Craft Beer Company. So never heard of them. Tastes all right.
Yeah.
We'll find out at the end of the glass.
There you go.
Percentage? What percentage is it?
It's 5.5.
Well, okay, that's pretty good. That's
very
decent.
nice.
That's
Very
not
nice.
bad. What you got going on there, Mike? What are you drinking?
I have 1.805.
There we go. Look, 805.
2 805.
Yeah.
Heavy drinker.
3
Excellent.
805.
Look at this. He's a man after my own heart. Look at this. I got one right here too.
Look at that.
Cheers.
805.
Boom.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The only way to go, dude. All right.
So do you got to be in a
Cheers,
club
everyone.
to drink that?
Yeah.
Gotta be. The 805 club.
The 805 club.
Yeah.
What stays in the 805?
Yeah. What stays in the club does the club, whatever the fucking thing is. I don't know.
Whatever you do in the club stays in the club.
Stays in the club. Whatever happens in the club stays in the club. So let's see what you guys have been doing. So, Mike, what's been happening with you this week? I know you had the COVID and all that shit, but you're okay now, right? You're back to normal?
COVID.
Yeah, I'm back to normal. Been back to normal. Just that since the roommates got it, I just have to wait until they test negative for me to go back to work. But other than that, I'm doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to get back at it. So yeah, ready to get back out that world too. Tired of being at home.
Yeah, it's gotta be rough being stuck in the room all day. You know, it's gotta be.
Are you gonna get the vaccine, Mike, when it comes?
Oh yeah,
out?
you're gonna get the vaccine
when you're able to. Is that something that's on your at the top of your list? Where you at with that?
It's not on the top of my list. I'm 50-50 about it.
Uh-huh.
I want to get it, but I don't want to because I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's gonna do to me down the road. I'm just skeptical about it.
Hey, it might make you straight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. He might could do that. Could do that. Oh, interesting.
I don't know. How about you, Percy? Are you going to take the vaccine? Are you going to take that thing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm at the bottom of the list, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I'll wait in line. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like at the end of the line, like
the end of the line. Yeah. That's what I think.
I'll have my headphones in, kind of just watching everybody kind of come out. And, I think I got months to wait in line. You feel me? So I think I'm just gonna kind of write it out and see. Let the people who actually. Yeah, let people who need it, who want to get it ahead of time, let them go ahead and get it. Like
in the end, like it will all just blow over. It will go back to normal. I'll be like, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Are you getting it, John? Are you gonna get the thing, the shot? No. Chris?
No. Are you gonna wait? Chris is gonna get it. Chris already did, right?
Did you already get it?
For the vaccine, I'll probably end up getting it at some point, but I have the advantage that I get tested every week through my employer.
Me too.
I don't really,
me too. Same.
Yeah, I get tested every week too.
Wow.
So if you get tested, what's the point in having the vaccine?
Right.
Exactly.
And I mean,
because even when you get the vaccine, you can still fucking catch COVID.
Exactly.
Precisely. And I kind of had it, so
you had it. Huh?
Take my chances.
Mike had it too. Mike had COVID too.
I didn't have it.
You did?
I never had it. No, they just my roommates had it.
Roommates had it.
Since my roommates had it, I was endangered in getting. They said a carrier to get people infected, just in case I had it.
Yeah.
But technically, I never had it.
Yeah.
I took 4 tests, all negative, and still my employer will not let me go back to work.
Do they still stick it in your mouth, and try and get you to choke?
No, the nose.
He did the anal test.
Oh, the nose.
Yeah.
The nose.
Well,
they told me bend over, spread your cheeks. I was like, what the hell kind of test is this?
For a minute, yeah.
Yeah, he went to the doctor. The doctor said, "Hey, take your pants off." He took his pants off. He said, "Hey, where do I put these?" He said, "Put them over there, right next to mine."
You did see in the press about the American diplomats in China that did get anally probed for COVID.
Oh, really?
Did they really?
Yeah, seriously.
Somebody admitted to being anally probed.
Anally probed. No, they did
Nope.
COVID test
I
anal
would.
swabs on American diplomats in
wow.
China.
Wow.
And China has recently just apologized for it and said, actually, that didn't need to happen.
Dude, they
was
probably requested it specifically.
right,
Like, can
right.
you let me do the anal one, please? Come on,
Anal probe.
I want the anal probe.
When they asked on the
Whatever.
questionnaire,
Oh my
they
God.
checked off the box that said ass play.
Ass play. 100%. Yeah.
100% ass play.
So diplomatic incident, that one.
Yeah.
Rectum searches.
Yeah.
Who's what cartoon had that in? Give everybody a rectal search.
I don't know. What
I can't
is
remember
that?
what. Is that Family Man or something like? They play that American GI who comes in.
Wasn't
He's
that
going,
wasn't
"Give
that
everybody a rectal search."
wasn't that Captain Pugwash?
No, Captain Pugwash was Seaman Staines, wasn't it? Seaman Staines.
Seaman Staines. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell, right.
Seaman
I didn't go away with
Staines.
that in the 70s. I do
Who
not know.
knows?
Like, just,
Seaman fucking Staines. Jesus.
Seaman Staines.
Hmm.
Unbelievable. Like.
I have to say, I mean, I'm drinking beer here, but I'm rapidly coming to the conclusion that 805 is probably the greatest beer that was ever created.
I'm going to have to find a bottle of that and have a go with it.
Why don't you send JC?
You want me to
Bottle.
send you a bottle,
I'm
John?
sure we'll have it somewhere. I will find it.
If you want a bottle, dude, I'll have Mike mail you one.
Yeah. Post me a bottle of.
Mike, come on, dude. Come on. Listeners, Mike.
I'll find it somewhere. Like, don't worry about it.
It'll cost me an arm and leg just to send it.
No, dude, no,
Yeah.
they won't. At work, they get a good deal for sending stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I forgot about that.
If I can ever get a chance, I'll send you a bottle of Spingo Lingo there.
Spin? What the fuck
Blue
is Spin? What is? Oh, Blue Anchor.
Blue Anchor
Blue
Spingo. Yeah, just Google it. Blue Anchor Spingo.
I don't even know what the fuck you said.
Yeah.
Dude.
Spingo Lingo.
Spingo Lingo. Yeah, it's a stout. It's a black. It's made with caramel and some other bloody thing. Like, it's really sweet. It's 7.8%. Like, and it's beautiful. It's one of the best stouts you can drink.
Yeah. You guys ever tried a twat waffle?
Whoa, wee.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, calm down over there.
Yeah. So I go. So I'm working in Florida, right?
You're in Florida?
Yeah, I'm working in Florida, and at the time, I'm working as an installer for audio video equipment. And so, of course, we had been out there, God, months at a time, or we were out there for at least a good 2 to 3 months. Come home every 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Just kind of at that time I was single, no kids, fucking traveling.
Oh, those were the days, eh, Percy?
Those were the days. Anyway, a bunch of the guys. Hey, let's go to a strip joint, and of course, at that time, young, fucking working in a different city. Let's go to a strip joint and have some.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was just a wild situation because you're in some strip joint, different city, but yeah, man. Let me just say that God, I don't want to.
Wait. Let me just stop you right there. Is the wife right there?
No, she left already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
go
for it.
Yeah, no. Of course.
Pretty much story before she gets back.
Huh? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna. I might have to wait for the story to continue in a little bit. As we were saying, yeah. So to continue, everybody.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Hey, honey, yeah, the stream was shit. Don't watch it."
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
Remind me in a little bit. And
yeah, you don't need to rewatch it. It was dumb. A bunch of fucking losers on there. Don't watch it.
Just drinking, have a good time.
Don't watch it.
She likes to support too.
It's not worth it.
She likes to support too. Nah, it's all good. Hey,
Hey, we got Steve Wills in the house. Steve Wills is watching us. What up, Steve? How you doing, man? Steve is Steve's going to be on the Mindset podcast this Sunday. Looking forward to talking to Steve again. Great to see you in the chat, Steve. How you doing? Good to see you, man. He's saying, I don't know what's he talking about. He said it's an urban myth. What's an urban myth, Steve? Can you elaborate? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Master Bates and Seaman Staines.
Oh, Seaman Staines and Master. Master Bates. Master Bates and Seaman Staines. Were they on Captain Pugwash? Is that what happened?
Yeah, Captain Pugwash. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember was it Jack the Boy or something like that? Was it a little lad, wasn't he?
Jack the Boy. What the
Wasn't it Roger the Cabin Boy?
Roger.
Roger the fucking Cabin Boy? Wait. Hold on. Let's get it straight. So there was Master Bates, Seaman Staines, and Roger the Cabin Boy. Am I wrong?
Roger the Cabin Boy.
Am I wrong here?
That's it, Roger the Cabin Boy.
Holy shit. Can you believe that? And they got away with that in the 70s with this dopey cartoon?
70s.
And nobody knew?
Yeah.
Nobody knew? I mean, come on.
No one sussed it out until later on. I mean, come on, there was Rainbow as well, like, I mean, Rainbow with Jeffrey.
Stupid Jeffrey, stupid. Jeffrey, is not funny. That's right, Bungo. Yeah. Oh, stupid.
Jesus. Rod, Jane, and Freddie as well. Like, I mean, what was going on there?
I tell you what. If I was Rod, I'd see Jane.
Well, that's the funny thing. She shagged them both.
I bet she did.
Yeah, she did.
Rod, Jane,
she got married to Rod, and then divorced him, and then married Freddie.
No way.
Yeah.
Fucking scandal. Scandal in the Rainbow House.
Yeah. Cuckold.
Crazy.
Rainbow.
Yeah. It's crazy. What are you smoking there, John? What do you got in that fucking vape shit? What is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's got ice. I think it's called Ice Blue. And the other one is Cookie Biscuit.
Cookie Biscuit.
Very sweet.
What do you got in your vape there, Mike?
It'd be great to have a cookie biscuit right now.
What do you got?
It's strawberry kiwi.
Strawberry kiwi.
Yeah,
it's good. Cookie biscuit.
A daiquiri and dessert.
Daiquiri and desserts.
Did you ever get into vaping, Chris?
No. I did smoke for many years,
regular cigarettes, right?
Regular cigarettes.
Yeah.
And then I quit.
Like a man.
Yeah, like a man.
Yeah, hardcore red Marlboro.
Were you real red Marlboro?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me ask you. Were they hundreds?
Soft pack.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, soft packs. Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
See, I used to smoke Lucky Strikes at one time.
What'd you start off with, Chris? What'd you start smoking like first? What was the first type of cigarette you kind
of? Not strangely, I started smoking cannabis for years before I started smoking cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
Wow.
So it was a bit of a late start with cigarettes because it was just a nicotine addiction by that point through having joints mixed with tobacco.
Yeah,
that's right. In this country, we ruin it. We're putting tobacco in it.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to think, we got to keep the joint burning because it might go out.
They got. I mean, sooner or later, it's got to be legal everywhere, right? It's fucking ridiculous. Sooner or later, it has to. It has to.
No, but the thing is they're making too much money in this country. Theresa May and her husband. There's another couple of other people as well. There's a drugs council. They're making serious money on growing it for the CBD industry, and that's why it'll never get legalized. Not for a good while, anyway.
This guy.
And even though people are saying, well, everybody's screaming, legalize the bloody stuff, like,
yeah,
you know?
What's the big fucking deal? I mean, here in California, they're making fucking bank from the tax, right? Billions.
Yeah, exactly.
From the tax, they're taxing this shit. They're making money hand over fist with this bullshit.
Exactly. It's the same philosophy here. If they taxed it, we'd make money, but people will get pissed off.
Yeah.
You say that to cannabis groups. Oh well, it'll just be ruined. It'll be just taxed too bloody much. No one's fucking happy. Like, you know, you can't make people happy in this country with it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make everyone on this stream intensely happy right now. Are you ready?
What up?
Yeah. What up?
Let
What's
me
going on?
guess.
You know.
Is he on?
He's coming.
Good, I could go for a piss.
Impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Yeah, but it's got to be tonight, baby. Be tonight. It's got to be tonight. Yo, let's do it, baby girl. Gotta do it like that, yo. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. You want me? Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. No. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Go ahead, baby. Tell me that you love me tonight.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
I still laugh about that every week.
It never, ever, ever gets old, dude. The guy's a fucking genius. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's phenomenal. And Percy's vanished.
I'm going to get hold of him, like, I'm going to try and get him to sing Johnny, like.
Johnny, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Won't you come on home? We're worried. That's my favorite part. We're worried.
I'm going to send him in. We're worried.
Why make me get drunk every night? Johnny.
Yeah, singing to an alcoholic, like, called Johnny, like.
James Duff in the chat says he looks gay.
Who looks gay?
The guy, Mark Rebelin.
Oh, the bloke with the Mark.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm assuming, you know, unless he means one of us. I don't know. I'm assuming he's Mark Rebelin.
As well as women, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. So have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that term called resting bitch face?
Yo, yeah, I got that.
Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I got that.
Have you ever heard of resting bored face?
No.
Because Chris got that. Looks like he's bored out of his fucking mind sitting there.
It's kind of accurate. That is a little accurate.
No, I don't know what I don't know what.
Cheers to you, mate.
What you got? What you got? What is
Ooh,
what is that? What is that?
Ooh,
that looks
looking
nice.
nice.
Is that a
Is that
tequila?
tequila?
It's tequila.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Tequila's, yeah.
spirit of choice, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
nice,
taking
dude.
this one for all of you mates, for always hanging out on
Are you
the
gonna take a shot right now?
weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot right now.
Awesome.
Oh shit! You
Get off.
make me want to go get like a
Take it from the
bottle
bottle
of
like
Fireball right
that.
now.
Mm.
Stop it from the neck and the bottle. That'd be even cooler. Like,
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Oh, look
Chug
at
it.
it. Look at
look
it.
at that.
Let me put it here. Go ahead.
Look at that. Look.
You got the skull.
Got the skull shot
Skull
glass.
going there.
Look at that. Look at that.
The same skull Mike has in the back of his.
Man.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
It's a beauty.
Jesus. Lovely. You gotta be careful putting that down, like.
Chug it.
Chug it
Down the
back.
hatch.
Down the hatch.
Just gotta get the lid back on the bottle. Can't leave that open.
There we go.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers to you, mates.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. There you go. Look at that.
It's right and proper.
Perfect. It really sucks that in the software that I'm using, I can only get 5 people on here.
5 people. Who's wanting to come in?
There's lots of people who want to come in, but I
Really?
can't.
Wow. Well, I don't know.
Well, here, let me
Is there
hop
any other
off for a little
software
bit.
you
I'm
get?
gonna watch.
You know.
Yeah,
No,
I can
And
hop
then-
off and
I
if somebody
can't-
wants to.
I can't let I can't
Is there any other software you can use that you can add more people?
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, there must be a way around it. I mean, there's all these, but I'm using it just like
Where
a
there's a will,
specific
there's a way.
Mac software.
You know what? We need to develop something within AWS where we can scale a lot better.
Yes, we need to get Amazon involved and
call it
fucking
Zoom or
shit.
something like that.
Exactly.
How much does Zoom cost?
Ben is trying to come in, but I told him no because Chris is on. But he won't do it. I can't believe you did that, Chris. What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus
See,
Christ.
earlier on the night, there was Alex was on with Matt.
Oh, Alex, who?
Yeah,
Which one?
Lex the Hammerman.
Oh,
Lex.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Honestly, they were on together. They were both in the same chat room
How
together.
did that
like,
go? Because Matt
That
fucking
went down
hates
really
that
well.
dude.
That went down really well because they were both chatting for a good while. And
Did they bury the hatchet?
No, because Matt still does his little digs every now and again, doesn't he? He still
What the fuck
gets
is
them in
wrong with
there.
that dude?
I don't know.
Man, it's so weird. I thought they would
Dramas
have.
like
It is, dude.
dramas. Yeah, it's
Because
just dramas.
I know for a fact that he annoys the living shit out of Matt.
Oh, it was funny to see them both in there because his eyes were rolling over at one
Whose
stage.
whose stream was that? Was that?
Exploring with Ray.
Oh, with Ray, yeah.
Oh, hidden history with Ray.
Hidden history with Ray.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Hidden
And Ray
history
brought
with
him in like just to see what would happen.
And
Yeah, and he come in like as soon as he come in, like you just see you can see Matt going.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I think Lex is great because he's so easy.
He's all right.
He's so easy to fuck with.
Yeah, he was all right. They both talked for a little bit. Like
That's
but,
cool. I mean, hopefully they'll
they haven't buried
fix
the
it up.
hatchet. That's for sure.
Hopefully they will.
buried
You know.
Lex come up with saying he wanted to do a certain place that Matt had done today.
Uh-huh.
And, so Matt's like that going, well, you can't do it on your own.
Yeah. So
You've got to do it with somebody else.
that got the ball rolling even more there, right? Got the shit happening.
Yeah.
Fucking
It was good to
mental
watch.
cases.
Like, must have been.
Oh, I bet. Yes.
Oh, it's too much, isn't it?
No, whenever there's conflict, dude, it's this you can't take your eyes off it. It's like a fucking train wreck.
Who's that? What? I mean, there's one that's just recently come on who's on there. I'm not going to mention his name.
No,
but
mention it. It's okay.
No, because he goes on and on about setting fire to people's houses and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
Taffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Wild.
like, calm down, man. You're on fucking YouTube. Like, don't stop going off like
Yeah.
that. On that kind of tangent, like.
Yeah.
But yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, everything is like, I'll tell you, mate. Listen, I'll
Tell you,
fucking,
mate.
I'll fucking kill him, mate. If he comes to me, I'll put an hatchet in his head, mate. I don't give a
The
fuck,
first one,
mate. I'll
that's the
kill
first
him,
one who
mate.
mentioned the C word as well. Like, he's the only one. As soon as he come on, it's like 5 seconds in, he's like that. The C word's mentioned. Like, hold on.
It's crazy,
Calm
dude.
down.
You get a lot of characters. You get a lot of characters drawn
You
into that
do.
stuff. You do.
You
Some
do.
real
You do.
wackos. But it's
There's
to
some
watch
crazy
it.
stuff
It's
going
great.
on.
It's hilarious.
And
Wonderful.
it's all around urban exploring, right?
Yeah, it's
All
all
urban exploring.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
like it's like
I took my kids urban exploring.
I
I made a couple videos.
Oh yeah, I saw.
And I showed.
I sent those to me, huh? Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, they were
Cool.
pretty
Right,
intense.
Mhm.
Got them out there, man.
Yeah,
You gotta do it.
John, have you ever done anything like that? Have you been any?
Yeah, I did
explorers?
a couple of places. Like when I first about 2011, I did a place that Matt's done, which was called the Palace Theatre in Plymouth. I did another place in St Austell, Cornwall, which used to be called the Cornwall Coliseum. I haven't really.
Did you film all this stuff, or did you just go there?
No, I had a camera at the time. I had a Canon camera, so he didn't have a chance to do any film with it. But that wasn't the thing then.
Yeah.
So in the last few years, videos.
You gotta film it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's upsetting the community is because you've got one side who says pictures, and the other side who's doing what they're doing with videos. What I don't like about the video idea of it is at the end of the day, certain ones will show ways of getting in, and certain ones won't.
Yeah.
And all it is at the end of the day is you get people who work things out. I mean, this is what the society is today. The internet is unbelievable. Like you can find out a place within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Of them going on there.
Really
You don't even
fast.
have to say anything about it. You don't have to say a word about it. You can find it and go, oh, I know where that is. So there was a certain place. There was a place called the Wolf Hotel, which was a great big Tudor building, lovely place, had a massive, great big gold chandelier in it, fantastic. Within 2 weeks of it being on YouTube, it was inside and people trashed the shit out of it, and it was wrecked.
So
the building was wrecked.
I gotta say, I just checked my email, and earlier on in the stream, I mentioned that I was giving out one Clubhouse invite.
Clubhouse.
And
you finally got invited?
I did, dude.
Wait, what? What's that?
And Ellie Grant emailed me and asking for the Clubhouse invite. So Ellie, if you're watching, I'll respond to the email, and I'll hook you up with the invite for Clubhouse.
Now, how does that work? Do you get 2 invites every day, or do you get 2?
You get 2 invites total.
Fuck are y'all talking about?
Total. So when you sign up for Clubhouse, or when you get invited,
Clubhouse?
Because right now
Mickey's Clubhouse. What Clubhouse?
Mickey's
Clubhouse.
What setting Clubhouse is
Wait. Hold on. The fact that Percy said Mickey's Clubhouse tells me you got kids.
Yeah. Well, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. The Clubhouse. I'm like, fuck. What Clubhouse are we talking about?
Let me go over what Clubhouse is. This is an app.
Run it back.
Let me run it back. This is an app. It's only available on iOS, not available on Android. It's iOS only.
It's a superior app. I got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, superior.
And it's invite only.
Oh,
so you
what is this app? What does this app
do?
do?
So you can go to the App Store, you can download it, you can install it.
Yeah.
But you can't log into it. The only way you can log into it is if you're invited in.
Okay.
Into the app. Now once you get into the app, it's I mean, I've been using it for a week or two, and it's probably one of the greatest fucking apps ever, dude.
Okay.
It's
and why does it make it? What makes it so great?
It's chat.
Okay.
It's podcasting, and it's radio, all in one. So you can create rooms, and people join the room, and you can have conversations, and it's phenomenal. And it's very addicting. This whole week I've been logging in, having all kinds of conversations with all kinds of fucking maniacs from all over the planet. about
Are they talking about UFOs and stuff?
Yeah, you name it. You name it.
Anything, everything. I heard
everything. You think
everything.
you think of a topic. There's a fucking chat going on about it. So once you get invited in, when you get invited, you get 2 invites. So you can invite 2 other people in.
Wow.
But it's invite only. So at the beginning of the stream, I said to the people watching, if you're on iOS and you want a Clubhouse invite, the first person to email me with club, I'll give you 1 invite. And I got an email from Ellie Grant saying, "Please invite me." Wow. So I'll hook up Ellie.
That's wild.
But Ellie, if you're watching, the only way I'm going to follow through with this is if you send me a photograph of your tits. No, that's a joke. I'm kidding.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm kidding.
Ellie,
that is a joke. That is purely 100% a joke. I'll respond to your email and I'll hook you up with the invite. As you can tell, I've been drinking, so please
calm can we see
down.
your titties though? I mean, let's not roll everything completely out. I'm just messing around, everybody. We don't want to see.
Hey, this guy's got no sense of humor. I'm just joking around. No, but Ellie, I'll respond to the email and I'll hook you up with the invite. Yeah, so you're good to go. We'll get that going for you. But yeah, it's a really cool app. I really really enjoy it. I've been using it for about a week and a half now, and it's very addicting. I've had some amazing conversations with people from all over the world, from like the Middle East, from India, from Australia. Really, really good. Incredible conversations. So
do these chat rooms have lots and lots of people in them?
Yes and no. Some do and some don't. But you can create your own room. You can create your own room and people just show up. You know, if you create a room with a cool topic, people show up and you can just talk. It's purely audio. You know, it's no video. It's just completely audio. It's very very cool. It's a very compelling app. It's very hot right now. Everyone is like into it.
Send me an invite.
You want one? I got one left. I can send it to you.
Yeah, send it over.
Hook it up.
Block City.
All right, dude. Download the app.
Let's see. I already did.
You got it?
While you guys were flapping your gums, boom, real
All
quick.
Right. I'll send you the invite then, Percy. You can be my number 2.
Hey.
number 2.
Who is number 1?
Who is number 1? Yeah.
You know, the other day I couldn't choose what 007 movie to watch.
Oh, dude! Can I tell you? Can I tell everyone my 007 story?
Go ahead. Go right ahead. And then you guys can give me some recommendations. So go ahead.
I've told this story before, but it's fascinating. So this was many years ago. This is when Pierce Brosnan was James Bond. I think this was like maybe Tomorrow Never Dies or one of those around that era. And so I went with my wife, and we went. We're in line. We're in line outside the movie theater to go in to see the movie, right? And there's a guy in front of us and he's on his own, and we're waiting in line, and he gets up to the booth, you know, where you buy the tickets, and he says, can I have one ticket, please, for 007? All right. And they go, okay,
wow.
that's $8, please. Okay, and he gives him the ticket, and I turned to my wife and I'm like, well, listen to this fucking retard, 007. What a mental case. And we're laughing, whatever. So we go in, we see the movie, blah blah blah. Movie ends. We leave the movie theater, and there's like a little mall in Pasadena, like a little mall where they have like little stores. So we go into a store. I think it was like Remember Banana Republic? You guys remember that show? That store?
Yeah.
So we went into Banana Republic, and we were looking around, and she's looking at the sweaters and the pants and all the clothes and all this shit. And we're looking around, and I turn to her and I say, "Hey, remember that fucking stupid ass in line with us?" And he was standing in front, and he said, "Hey, can I have a ticket for 007? What a fucking idiot! Ha ha ha!" And I turn around, and he's standing right there. The guy is like right there.
Nice.
He's like right there, and he looks at me, and he can see, and he's embarrassed, and he's like, and he just walks away. But I felt like shit. 'Cause I'm like, fuck, dude, I didn't want to insult you like that, but I didn't know that you were gonna be right there,
behind your back.
Yeah. He's standing like right there. 007. What a fucking dope.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can I have one ticket, please, for 007?
00. Like Scoob. Scoob, I need a ticket for 007, Scoob. Like.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Fucking mental case.
So what was the recommendations to watch then? I would say Skyfall. I always like Skyfall for the sounds of the castle blowing up.
Skyfall. No, you know what? The best
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger is just. Let me. Can I tell you my list of best James Bond movies? The ones that are like the best, the best, right?
Yeah.
The
I'm
best.
Take some notes.
The best James Bond movies. In this order. Ready?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
From Russia with Love.
Cool film.
Right.
Okay.
Goldfinger.
Yeah.
All right.
You Only Live Twice.
Cool.
Right? Diamonds Are Forever. No, let me take that back. Her Majesty's Secret Service. Now that movie has been fucking it's been maligned because of George Lazenby as Bond.
Well, yeah.
But it's a great fucking movie. It's a really good movie. It
was written for Sean Connery.
Exactly. It was written for Sean Connery, but George Lazenby took over as Bond just for that one movie. But it's a good movie. Yeah. It really is a good movie.
Which
Diamonds Are Forever.
Oh. Yeah.
The Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh my God, these are all Sean films.
Ooh. No, that's Roger Moore. Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh, yeah.
And View to a Kill.
Good film.
With Christopher Walken. Remember the domination of Silicon Valley. Now. So we got fucking Christopher Walken in that one.
Grace Jones.
Oh yeah, and Patrick McNee. Remember Patrick McNee?
And Patrick McNee, yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Did you hear they did an offshoot of that apparently with Patrick McNee and Roger Moore?
Really?
Yeah, I found out something on one of the Bond pages about it not so long back.
You know what? Thunderball is a good movie too.
Yes.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. I have a confessional to make.
Oh, what is it, Chris?
Yeah.
I haven't watched any James Bond since like the 90s.
Okay.
Really?
And I was brought up on Roger Moore.
Really? Roger Moore.
Moonraker, The Man with the Golden Gun, and then
dude, I forgot about The Man with the Golden Gun. Is a great movie.
Man with the Golden Gun, yeah.
The Man with the Golden Gun. What?
What's your top 10, Gareth?
Oh, it's hard, dude.
Is that all 10 of like?
Because I'd forgotten about The Man with the Golden Gun. That's Mrs. Scaramanga. That's a great movie with Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee's in there. Right. It's fucking great.
Flying car.
The Man with the Golden Gun is a really good movie.
Wasn't Robert Shaw in it as well?
No, Robert Shaw was in From Russia with Love.
Oh, he's in.
Remember he had the watch, and you pull the watch, and he has the wire, and he fucking strangles him with the wire.
Yeah,
that was great. He pulls out the wire, he wraps it, and he goes, "You motherfucker!" And he fucking strangles him. That was great.
I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to be controversial here because I always think the best Bond was Tim Dalton. and Tim Dalton only did 2 films.
He did. He only did 2 movies, and
he was lined up. He was lined up for the Brosnan first film.
Yeah.
But because of all the bollocks that was going on with Bond at the time, he never got to do the third film. So
you know what, John? I kind of agree with you because Timothy Dalton was the perfect James Bond.
He brought it back to reality.
Except the script.
I was about to ask you about that.
The scripts and the movies were shit. But him as an actor and the persona that he presented for Bond was perfect.
I'll say this, the first film, was it The Living Daylights? That was written for Roger Moore to play, but he turned it down last minute.
He didn't want to do it, yeah.
Yeah, so they brought in, but Tim Dalton did it on the third time, agreeing to do it after asking him 3 times to do it. He went, "All right, I'll do it."
And he was. But
never say never. Well, not never say never. It was License to Kill.
License to Kill.
Yeah, is the one that is definitely Bond coming back to what he was.
Yeah, because they brought it back. Because one of the provisions was when Timothy Dalton came back as Bond, he said, "I want to go back to the original character." And
exactly.
And the original character used to smoke. So so he made it a point that Bond was smoking in those movies.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, because Roger used to smoke cigars. I think that's what he loved smoking cigars. And if you look at it today, Daniel Craig has based his Bond on Tim Dalton. So that says a lot, doesn't it?
See that.
It says huge amounts of that.
So man. I don't know, dude.
That's awesome.
We're still waiting for the next Bond movie to be released. With all this COVID bullshit, they keep pushing it back.
I think it'll go on Prime in the end, won't it?
Maybe.
Eventually, probably.
But this is Daniel Craig's. This is Daniel Craig's final Bond movie. There will not be a Bond.
Well, that's what he said about the last one.
Yeah,
he
but
said that's the final one.
I think he's legit with this one, dude. He's done.
He's
done.
They've even brought the female in as well, who they want to replace him with. And he was saying earlier on about Tom Hardy and why I use Tom Hardy's picture, right? But
if anything, Tom Holland will replace him at this point.
Maybe.
Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark,
Mr. Stark.
Yo, I heard they were talking about casting Idris Elba as Bond.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I fuck with that. Idris is he's a good actor.
He is.
Idris
is a great actor, right? No question. He's a great actor. He's very charismatic. I totally get it. But you can't have a black Bond.
Can I'll tell you who they wanted to get in it.
Because Bond, the character, is Anglo-Saxon. He's white.
Yeah, he's white, yeah.
Well,
I'll tell you who they wanted to get in it years ago, and they almost signed him up for it, was Lewis Collins.
Oh, yeah.
And he went for it. And he didn't get it because he was too violent.
Too violent.
Too violent. And he did not know.
Yeah, because I'm not into.
I get that the character is Anglo-Saxon, but there are dudes who want to be ladies and can be ladies, and there are ladies that can be dudes if they want to be.
I hear you, but I am
sorrow world now.
I hear you, Percy, but I'm not into all this. I am not into this fucking race swapping of characters, dude. I'm not into it. I think it's
transracial characters are a thing now.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Isn't that what that is?
Here's my thing, right? Like, they think, well, Idris Elba is going to be the next James Bond. I'm like, nah. Like, if you want to make a black secret agent doing, fighting bad guys and stuff, that's cool. That's totally fine. Write a new character, make the movie, and go for it. I have no issue with that. That's totally fine. But swapping an already established character, that's kind of fucking stupid, dude.
I think they wanted Tom Hardy was lined up for it, and I always thought Jason Statham. I always wanted Jason Statham to go for it as well. I think Jason.
All right, we got Tony L in the background here. He wants to come on. Let me see if I.
Tony L.
I don't think this will work, but let me see if I can bring him on. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. Let's see.
Let's see. What
No,
we got.
I got an error. Maximum number of guests. Yeah, I can't. It won't let me. So either one of you has got to bail, or I got to tell Tony to say goodnight.
I'm happy to bail for a little bit if Tony wants to pop in.
Keep watching though, Chris. We'll bring you on if Tony gets.
I'll
if
certainly keep watching.
Tony is boring, I'll hang up on his ass and bring you back in.
I promise, Chris.
All right, go ahead, hang up, and I'll bring him in.
Okie dokie.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Peace. See you later.
What's he got on the days?
Where's he at? Where's Tony? I don't see him
Got
anywhere.
his boxing suit on, like.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Here he is. Hey.
All right, mate. How's it going?
Hello, buddy. How are you doing?
He's got his headphones on this week.
He's got his Obi-Wan Kenobi outfit on.
He got his Beats headphones.
You're my only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, get rid of them. Like, get rid of them things he's saying.
Come on, Obi-Wan. Come on, Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, you're my number one.
Grab yourself a gun.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. What's going on, dude? What, before we get going, let me see. Tony L, what are you drinking, dude? What's going on over there? What are you swigging? What you got?
Is he in a? Oh, he's on that. Still on that gin. Still on the vodka.
Dude, I thought you would have finished that by now.
Shot, my man. I took a shot earlier.
What's wrong with you?
I thought I'd come on for about 10 minutes, quarter now, and then I can get my head down. So tired.
Have you been up all night?
Yes, I've been up for about 17 hours.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You've been up for 17 hours? Are you mental?
No.
Well, I couldn't. Not even I could do 17 hours.
Yeah, you're fucking shaming John there. What's wrong with you? Why you been up for 17 hours?
17 hours, yeah.
What are you talking about? That's not a lot.
Yeah, it is.
17 hours. Like I couldn't even do 17 hours. I'd be going mad.
Yeah.
17 or 7D?
17.
1-7.
Yeah.
1-7.
Damn. You're wilding out, bruh.
Fuck. Man.
God damn.
So what's going on? Hey, Anthony. Anthony! Did you get those fucking stickers yet?
Not yet, no.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's like Joe with his new TV parts. Like.
I know, yeah. Mutt, listen, Mutt.
I know nothing about that yet.
I need my new TV, Mutt.
One day we'll get a new TV.
They should be arriving any minute, Anthony.
It should be today, or if not, it'll be Monday.
And you got the 805 sticker coming your way too.
805.
Brilliant, thank you.
How do you get those stickers?
Dude, I got two of these motherfuckers.
You got the hookup, stone ass.
Do you get them? Do you get them as you buy them by like the 50 pack? Or?
No, they contacted me and they said, they said we've noticed that you've been advertising our beer on your podcast, on your show, so we're gonna send you some stickers.
Wow,
shut the fuck up.
And I said, hey, don't send me stickers, send me fucking cases of beer. So guess what? Cheers.
Cheers, 805.
Hey.
I don't believe that one bit.
What's wrong with you, Mike? Come on.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're talking to me now.
Okay, I believe you then.
You talking to me?
Hey, you're talking to me. What's the matter with you? Fuck's the matter with you?
Hey, where do I begin?
Hey. What's the one? Hey, Johnny, 2 times. I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
2 times. They put it back in the nut next week.
I'm gonna get the papers. Get the papers.
Get the papers.
Funny. That's funny.
There he is, right there.
Oh,
there he is. Good
fellow. Says everything twice.
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
Brilliant.
I got that
Great
joint.
film,
And I got this.
What else you get?
Oh my word.
I need my bloody reading glasses.
What else we got
What's
here?
you got? Oh, the Joker, Batman.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That's
The
a good
best
film.
Joker.
I like that's a good sound on that film as well.
That's
like
a good.
great
That's
sound.
a good movie.
DTS HD Master.
DTS.
Yeah,
Did
DTS.
I show you? Did I show you these ones yet? Did I show you Hagazusa
Showed them last
and
this week, I've
JFK?
seen that.
Yeah.
JFK.
Oh wait, did I show you? Did I show you this one, John?
No, that's a new one.
This is
What's
a
that
new one. I got this one this week. Let me show you this one. I got this one. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll's Sister Hyde.
On Blu-ray.
Wow. Who's in
Oh,
that?
dear.
When was that made?
I don't know, like
68, isn't it?
1968, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good one
Proper old
on
school,
Blu-ray.
proper old school film.
I haven't got.
What I want to get is with all three of them in. I want to get one with Vincent Price, Christopher Lee.
So you want the House of Long Shadows, dude?
House of Long Shadows, yeah, with all three of them in.
They're all in that, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the House of Long Shadows, how you doing, Anthony?
No, not too bad.
What have you got in the background of you this week? Have you got a great big donut behind the back of your head, like?
Yeah,
Looks
what's
like
up
a
with it?
donut. What have you got behind you?
I don't know. It looks like you're fucking casting for Obi-Wan Kenobi over there. What's going on?
Right.
No, how's that? Is that any
There
better?
you go. That's
There we go.
Board. Well, there we
Much
go.
better.
Like, it's a great big wooden board.
So what's been happening in Port Talbot, Anthony?
A couple of days back, I nearly fell over in the garden. My balance went for me.
Oh shit!
So I had to.
Your balance went.
Steady.
So I had to stay in bed after that for the best part of the night.
So are you like legitimately ill, or are you working an angle? Be honest.
No, I know. I like that.
Working an angle.
I had
Fucking brilliant.
I had labyrinthitis back 6 years ago. And,
So you're legitimately ill.
It's the balance organ inside your ear.
Yeah.
I'm having problems with it.
So is there a light at the end of the tunnel, or are you just fucked?
Well, I can't go blooming walk in the mountains like I used to, so I can't go very far.
But they can't fix that shit for you. I mean, do something. That's it.
No.
You're done.
Then,
In a balance. The inner
And
balance.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta admit, Steve Wills says, I got my MSC stickers and placed one on my laptop. Thanks again. You're welcome, Steve. I'm glad you got the stickers. Okay, awesome, very cool.
Nice one. Beautiful.
Very cool. When Anthony gets his stickers, where you gonna put them, Anthony? Be honest. Don't say anything dirty.
I was thinking on the side of my computer desk because I got shelving on it.
There you go.
On there.
So basically, you're gonna put them somewhere where nobody will see them.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I can stick
them on the window. Like. Stick them on the window. Stick on the outside of the window. Yeah. Get your 805 here. Put it on the doorway.
On the
Knock on the door. Like,
Yeah.
805. Can you imagine having it as your number of your house? 805.
805. They think that's the number of your house. You get all the fucking mail delivered to the wrong place.
Yeah. 805.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. I sent you one of these, Anthony. I sent you one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So you have one of those in you probably have it next week.
Yeah. The thing is, I think did you send it off after the weekend?
I don't know. I sent it. I can't remember when I sent it. I think I posted it this week sometime. I don't remember.
Yeah, it'll be here sometime. It'll be here sometime after the Monday onwards. Yeah.
Knowing Gareth was today.
Man.
Yeah.
Gareth, you should have sent it overnight. Priority overnight.
Express delivery, like
Express. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
$150.
I should have mailed it so the mailman will kick open your door, grab you by the neck, and say, "Here's your fucking stickers."
That's extra money, like violence at the door. Like,
even more.
Ooh, I want that one.
Oh my God! Send them over. All right, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. Hang on.
Mark.
All right,
You're
so
saying-
you guys gonna
While you're off,
freestyle or what?
Tony,
Is it
could
freestyle?
Freestyle.
Tony can tell us about his thing about Bond. What do you think of the best Bond film is, Tony?
Yeah.
I was thinking if there's the one Jeepers Creepers, the Golden Gun.
Golden
That's
Gun,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. License to Kill, which is the one.
Timmy Dalton.
That's it. And Sean Connery one.
Sean Connery one. Anyone.
Any of his film.
Any of his films.
Any of his. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Good choice.
That's what's up, man. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
Pierce Brosnan as a Golden Eye was a bit.
Do you know what? I always thought Pierce wasn't really Bond. I
Right.
didn't really get into his
Right.
films.
Yeah, same here, man. I didn't really enjoy him as Bond, to be honest.
Do you know why? Because he always reminded me of Remington Steele. Joey was in before. You know?
Yeah.
I thought, what's Remington Steele doing as James Bond? Like, it just wasn't right.
I think mine was that he was in Mrs. Doubtfire and then went and did fucking Bond.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's not working for
No,
me. You were opposite of Robin Williams right now. You're not coming off as, you know.
But I'll tell you another film he was in as well. Pierce Brosnan's first film was in The Long Good Friday, and he plays a queer gangster in that. Like,
interesting.
And there's another film he done was was it to with Meteorites?
I don't think I've seen that one. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh God, you're gonna watch that. One of the best gangster films came out of Britain, along with Get Carter.
What?
The Long Good Friday. Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins. Yeah, it's a great movie.
America's the mafia are shit harder than that. He said, isn't it? I shit them. The mafia.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. The long Good Friday with Bob Hoskins.
Get that film if you can, Percy.
Oh, I see now.
It's come out on Blu-ray now as well. So it's out on 4K soon as well.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I don't have a 4K setup, surprisingly. I haven't.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
where did Mike go?
I don't know, but that
that
wolf right there is like perfect because he's hanging out, you know. So
hanging out in the seat, like.
So we can goof on his room now. Let's see what we can see in here. Now that he's gone.
He's got lost stuff stacked up in there. Like, is it got a mirror?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What's that?
Has he got a mirror in that room?
It looks like it's a mirror. I can see I can see a butt plug on the table back there.
Get the fuck out of here.
What else? What else he got in there? Oh, here he comes. Okay, switch back. Okay. Hey, Mike.
What?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Yeah.
I got a little treat.
Oh, fireball! Fuck! Are you kidding me?
Cough medicine with fire.
Oh man!
Hell to the yes.
Oh, we got. Hey, who's wait, Mike, who's Dark Side 8169?
That's one of my friends.
He said, I came to see Mike, and he isn't even here.
Oh, yo.
It's just one of my good friends.
Put you on blast.
Dark Side.
Dark Side. This one's for you.
Dark
There
Side.
you go. Boom. 805.
And it's chilled up as well.
Dark
It's
Side.
chilled 805. Well, look, he's drinking it from the bottle as well.
Yeah,
What a
swig it.
star, like legend. Wigging
Exactly.
from the neck.
They came to see Mike.
Okay, how about this? This one's for you guys. Dark Side's for you.
Fireball, dude.
All my friends that are listening, this one's for you.
Really? Are you gonna drink that from the deck as well, like?
All right,
Suck it
Anthony.
with the ball, get on.
Wait. I got Anthony. I'm gonna hang up on you because you're boring me, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to clean my glasses.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hang up and invite someone else on because I only got 5 spaces. We need to fix this so we can get more people on here. But I only have 5. I only have 5 spots on the show.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries.
All right, dude. I'll let me know when you get the stickers.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks for letting me in. Anyway.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, Anthony. Let me know when you get the stickers.
Peace, Tony L.
All right, he's gone.
Tony L.
All right, the link is in the chat. If you want to join us, click the link, jump on in. Don't be a pussy. It'll be great. Come on.
Come on. Speak to the prisoner.
Who is number 1?
Who is number 1?
You are number 6. I am not a number. I'm a free man. I'm a free man.
You ain't gonna get it.
By hook or by crook, we will.
Nobody escapes from Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
Alive.
All right, come on. Let me get. Let's get.
Great
what about Dark Side 8169? Is he or she gonna come on and talk to Mike? Come on, click the link.
Side. Does he like Dark Side of the Moon?
I don't know. Who is this person, Mike? Tell us. Give us the scoop. What's the deal?
What's the story on this guy?
Yeah, what's the
Good friend of mine. I went to school with him. I do play games with him online. We do hang out from time to time. Go grab dinner. Go grab Korean barbecue. Hey, Korean barbecue. I miss it.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
I miss Korean barbecue.
You guys, who's playing? Is that you playing music?
Come on, man. You know I got
Steve,
you.
Steve Wills. Steve Wills is talking shit about my envelopes. Steve, come on the show. Click the link. Get your ass in here. Come on, Steve. Click the link.
Let's see.
Get your ass in here, Steve. Come on. Click the link.
Correctional Institute. Yeah, well, hey.
Correctional.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Look at
says,
Look at you.
On the back of the envelope where Gareth made the stickers, the return it said federal correct. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, come on, Steve. Get over here. Get on the show.
I say he's
Come on.
lying.
If you can talk to Matthew Williams, you can talk to me. Get on here. Let's go.
He's not lying.
Was he on there? Was he?
I don't know. Where's that fucking random TV mental case? Is he coming on?
Dark Side of the Force.
Where's he at?
Alex. He was on a. I don't know. Probably around in the background somewhere. Like
he's probably lurking. He seems like a lurker. Have you noticed that? He's very much like a lurker. He's a lurker. He's a lurker, isn't he? Mike, I cannot fucking believe you drink that shit. It's horrible.
Horrible?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's like cough medicine with a
fire. Oh my god, you're fucking swigging it?
Swinging from the bottle, man.
Oh, dude.
So you can even see inside out.
Good stuff.
No, it's
good
not.
stuff.
I don't think
Give
so.
you offer.
I really don't think so.
That shit is bad.
Bad, man. That's like drinking that old.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Absinthe.
It's not
Ooh,
good.
no, absinthe is worse. It's worse.
Absinthe. Fucking hell, I've got your brain.
I took 2 shots of absinthe and, of course, drank throughout the night, and I got fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it was on New Year's. I passed out. I don't remember
Hey,
what happened, what I did.
When you drank that absinthe, that was the time you had that encounter with that guy, huh?
No, actually, no.
All right, buddy.
That's crazy.
I remember drinking years ago pastiche.
Pastiche? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's like aniseed, like Ricard.
Oh, yeah.
But proper pastiche. which came from from the Algarve, like Portugal, right?
What the fuck was that? You got airplanes buzzing your house, Percy? What's going on?
That was not me. No.
That was a motorbike going past my house.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, it was mine. It was a motorbike.
I closed the window because the fucking dogs next door won't shut the fuck up. That's hilarious.
All right, here's the link again. Who's gonna join? Come on, jump in.
Yo.
Come on.
Somebody come in, like.
Click the link. Join the show.
Far too much absent.
Come hang with us. Johnny, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Won't you come on home? We're worried. Get drunk every night. Johnny. Nobody joining? Come on. I mean, I hung up on Anthony to open up a spot to bring someone in. And nobody's coming in.
Very rudely.
That was. I was very rude to Anthony. I don't mean to be rude to Anthony. Anthony's a good guy. But it's like, fuck me. I mean, come on. We only got 5 spots. We got 1 spot open, and you bitches can't be bothered to fucking click a link.
I thought you said,
oh. I spoke too soon. Here we go. Who's coming in?
Let's see.
Who's coming in? Who is that?
Who could this be? Let me see. Oh, it's Chris.
Well, there's nobody else. What's that?
He has returned.
I come bearing gifts of alcohol.
Ooh, what you got, Chris?
What you got?
What you got? Hang on. Let me get you full screen here. Hold on. There we go. There he is. What you got, Chris?
So I've got whiskey.
Whiskey. What kind of whiskey?
Whiskey.
So we have Swedish whiskey.
Oh.
And I didn't realize we had this, and I've been trying to work my way through them.
Let's see it.
So shall we get some of these? I'm just getting them out. They've got boxes. These
whiskey
Christmas
what is it? Wait. Are you sure that's not perfume, Chris?
Oh, actually, let me check.
Oh my God,
I'm opening. I'm not like a huge whiskey connoisseur.
Let's see the bottle.
I imagine you have to do like an aroma.
What's the bottle?
No, you've got to do it. Wash it round your mouth.
Oh,
what's the bottle?
This might actually be perfume.
Let's see the bottle. What does it say? Let's see. Hold the bottle up to the camera.
Hold the bottle. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Give me a second. Okay, so let's get this up to the.
What's it say? It says something EK. Svensk EK. Svensk EK.
That's like a name of a submarine.
All right. Okay, Chris, I need you to listen to me very carefully from now on, okay? I need you to chug that entire bottle right now.
Oh no! I've got something even better.
What you got?
I have a glass of the whiskey company.
Oh, look at this!
Oh my
Check
God,
this
it's got a
out.
glass. I want you to put it in, wash it round your mouth, do the whole thing and then swallow it down.
That's the intention.
Get it down your neck, sunshine.
Do the proper whiskey tasting test.
There's whiskey in the jar. Oh, all right, pour it in.
There's a lot of whiskey. I'm not putting that whole bottle in.
All right, chug it. Come on, Chris. Get it down your neck.
Just do the connoisseur.
One, two, three, go.
Don't chug it down, man. Just wash it around. Wash it around the mouth.
How's it
wash
taste?
It around the mouth.
Good.
Then breathe out through your nose after you swallow it.
Is it good?
Swallow.
That is very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I do like. So shall I read the blurb on the back of the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it. Crack on.
We got.
But you might want to skip the part where it says it tastes like cum.
Yeah. I want to know about that part. I want to know about that part.
Slightly sweet aftertaste.
Slightly sweet, yeah. With that slight aroma of salt.
Slightly bitter,
that's what
slightly
it is.
Sweet.
Svensk Swedish oak.
Svensk, ja, ja.
Svenski Plaza.
Svensk.
Svenski Plaza. I remember hotel.
Yes.
Svenska Plaza.
Where did you get this from, Chris? Where did you discover this?
This was a Christmas present. I got a whole load of bottles. I've got like 4 left.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah,
by the way, your image is frozen.
Oh,
it's very laggy.
Yeah, it's very laggy. It's frozen.
Frozen.
We can hear you. We can hear you, okay, but your image is frozen.
How about I reconnect?
Same thing.
Johnny, we're sorry.
Come on home.
Won't you come on home? There you go. Oh no, I'm still frozen again.
Johnny.
Am I frozen?
Yeah.
I think everybody's
I am too. Yeah, it looks like everybody is.
No, John's okay. Mike, move around. Mike, move your arms.
Mike, move your arms.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So
everybody's lagging.
No, I'm good. John is good. Everyone else is fucked.
Right. Well, there's a sign there. Look.
No, look at John.
I'll do it every now and again.
John is good.
I'm moving side to side.
I'm just too
moving all over
relaxed
the
in this
place.
chair. Sorry, too relaxed in the chair. I should move up there.
So how many more of these bottles have you got, Chris, since Christmas?
So I've had 4 of them, 5 of them, and I've got 4 left. So the one that I'm drinking at the minute doesn't have very much as far as labeling goes on the bottle, but it is a very nice whiskey. I highly recommend people look for it. So it's Svensk, Svenk or whatever it is, but it's probably the only Swedish whiskey I've ever come across. So,
I've never heard of it. I didn't even know they made whiskey, like, to be honest.
Exactly. But it's so
it's good.
Yeah. Good shit.
Good.
Definitely.
There you go.
Did you get them free, did you?
I did get them free.
There you go. You wouldn't buy that shit. You wouldn't buy
Them free.
it. You get it free. Oh, what is
I wouldn't even know how
what
much
does Mike
it
got?
costs
What's Mike got there?
for a
Mike,
bottle.
This is from you guys.
what is that, Mike?
It's a shot glass.
It's a British glass with tits on it.
Oh.
Look at that. Where'd you get that from?
From my roommate.
Look at that.
Cheers for you guys across that listening across the seas.
And what are you drinking there? Oh, hang on, Percy.
Fireball.
Percy got kicked out. Let me bring him back.
Still on that fireball, isn't he? Still on that fireball.
There he is. Boom. There's Percy. He's back.
Percy's back.
What happened? You got cut off?
Yeah. Oh, I got the wolf.
So good.
What do you make? What are you making, Percy?
Just gonna twist something up real quick.
Can we get the joint cam going?
Joint cam.
Roll it up.
Let's get the joint
Roll
cam.
another fat one.
There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Joint cam coming at you.
Christ, somebody send me some seeds. I'll start growing some.
just plant some bird seed.
Yeah, bird seed will work.
Yeah.
Bird seed. Yeah.
Yeah, see something's up with the fucking camera.
Fucking bird seed. You know what I mean? He's grinding it up. He's got his grinder going. All that shit.
I love that grinder, man.
Look at that. That's a great grinder. I gotta get me one of those, dude. That's fucking great.
I used to use scissors. Like I used to get well into it. It was an art.
It's an art form. You got the Rizzlers.
An art form. Rolling joints like.
There you go. Look at this. Percy's the fucking master. Look at this
He's
shit.
using proper Rizzlers.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Is he putting you to shame, Chris? Come on, be honest.
No. I tell you what I did get. I tell you what I did get was some CBD sweets today.
Oh, there you go.
But I can't really do some rolling up on camera. We're not allowed to, are we, in the UK?
We're not allowed.
Well, that's right. Not unless you want to get any convictions like that.
Oh man, why is the UK government so fucking backward?
I don't know.
Yeah.
One day we'll fucking work.
It's
We'll work it
depressing.
out.
How come you don't? How come you two guys in the UK? How come you don't drag those motherfuckers out of their fucking beds?
I don't know why I keep saying it.
And lynch them.
Do you know what I keep saying about it? Like, at the end of the day, if you create anything like that, you can get done for creating a riot.
Yeah, just like that. Who's the prime minister right now? What's Boris?
Boris.
Yeah.
Why isn't Boris dragged out of his bed at midnight and fucking lynched? Why doesn't that happen?
The guy from Golden
Boris is making money out of it as well.
You know what I mean? Why aren't they dragging him out of his bed and killing him and his entire family?
I don't know. Why don't we get somebody else?
That should be happening, don't you think?
No, I think we should be getting the liberals
purge on that shit.
The Liberals will legalise it. The Green Party will legalise it. Labour are going, oh, we might just do it, but they're never going to get in.
I mean, they'd never drag Biden out of his bed because he doesn't even know he's in bed.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man.
Where am I?
Huh?
He hasn't
you know they're making a new movie now. It's called Weekend at Biden's.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Biden's. Yeah. That's a good film. Bernie's is fucking hilarious. Film,
no, it's Weekend at Biden's. It's the new movie.
Weekend at Biden's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Staple his head to his headpiece.
I don't know whether it's a movie or a documentary. I'm not sure.
Probably a doc.
Sounds like a documentary.
Weekend at Biden's. And you know who's pulling the strings on Biden? Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Well, Kamala Harris is going to be the next president, isn't she?
Well, if Biden fucking pops his clogs, yeah.
Well, if Biden goes, they're going to declare him insane, though, aren't they? I thought they were going to declare him bad.
He's not insane. He's just incompetent.
Incompetent, yeah.
I mean, the guy can barely say a fucking sentence.
Exactly.
Hasn't he got a speech impediment though?
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I mean, that's a nice way of putting it, Chris. But
that's polite.
He can't put two sentences together without sounding like a mental case.
Yeah.
Same thing with Trump and people like him.
Well, Trump was an arrogant fucking retard piece of shit. But at least he could fucking speak. Let's be honest.
Barely.
At least he could speak. He was an arrogant, self-centered fucking mental case. But at least he could speak. Whereas this fucking buffoon Biden, he can't put fucking two words together without sounding like a fucking retard. Let's be honest.
Dangerous. Very dangerous. He's already upset somebody, isn't he? Who's he upset just recently? Russia,
I mean, with Biden taking over, it literally is out of the frying pan and into the fucking fire. It literally that saying makes 100% fucking fact.
Look out! I'd say look out.
What's your take on the Syria thing of a case of different administrations?
Dude,
same
I'm
shit.
telling you, you know, as much as a fuck up as Trump was, and as much as a fucking piece of shit retard he was, at least we didn't go to war every fucking 3 seconds with that fool.
Well, I was quite surprised we didn't go to war because I thought
once Biden took over, it's like, okay, business as usual.
Yeah, he reverted everything else. Yeah, the funny thing was, he reverted everything that Trump had done.
Business as usual. Let's go bomb those brown people.
Yeah, let's go bomb the Russians again. Let's upset the Russians.
Let's go bomb the brown people. By the way, diversity and Black Lives Matter, but let's go bomb the brown people. What a fucking hypocritical piece of garbage this motherfucker is.
What a shit.
You know what, dude? I'm not. Even though it sounds like I'm ragging on fucking Biden, I'm ragging on all politicians. If you're a politician, by fucking default, you are literally a piece of fucking shit. If any country on the planet, if you're a job and they say occupation and you write politician, by default you are a lowlife piece of human fucking garbage.
Piece of fucking shit.
Anyone who's a politician is a fucking scum-sucking piece of shit who should be executed.
No, you just failed at
fascinated by
everything
the
else,
sun
like, and
coming
then
up
you go
behind
and
Chris's head over there.
and then you go and be a politician. Look at
It's daylight.
Wait, is it getting light outside? Is it daylight over there? Wait, let me pull this up.
It is.
Is that real? Is that real light, Chris? Is that real behind you? Is that real daylight coming through the window?
Yeah,
daylight streaming in.
Well, can you keep the camera on while you get in your coffin?
Chris, what time is it?
I'm an early riser, or a late sleeper, or both.
10 to 7.
Time to time.
Yeah. You know what? Let me tell. I'm going to tell a little story about Chris. So this is fascinating. So many years ago, I found a website on the internet. I forget what it was called, but it turned out that Chris was the originator of this. What was it? Was it Muses for the Masses or something like? Correct me, Chris, if I'm way off here.
No, Muses for the Masses.
Muses for the Masses.
Many years ago.
Years and years ago, and I used to read this website like religiously, like almost every day. I would fire it up and look at the blog because he'd be typing away, blah blah blah. This happened to me today, blah blah, and I'd be reading it. But unbeknownst to me is that like I was reading this website, and the guy who was making the website was listening to my podcasts. And we didn't know that we were both like fans of each other, which is kind of strange. And I can't remember, Chris, how did we kind of connect, so to speak? How did it?
It was a weird one because my sort of idea of setting up the blog was as at the early days of the internet, a way of compiling lots of esoteric sites and weird shit, basically, of the internet. Not like, I suppose, how it's transformed now, of when you want to really delve into crazy shit, you go to the dark web. It was sort of pre those days when people would just fire up stuff. And if you were interested in anything to do with conspiracies or paranormal or UFOs, of sites that I had found that were quite interesting. So step off points.
Right.
If you wanted to sort of like go into that sort of stuff. And Mindset Central didn't exist then. It was Nervous Teeth, I think, wasn't it?
Are you fucking kidding me? You discovered from Nervous Teeth?
So I was listening to Nervous Teeth, which then turned into Mindset Central.
Oh my God.
And I think we connected through that, from me probably putting a link to your podcast or the podcast at the time of, this is something I'm listening to that's quite interesting.
This was like the earliest days of all this stuff. This was like maybe...
Oh, yeah. It was like way back
2006, 2007, like real early... podcasting days. It's very strange. Yeah.
I just had time on my hands as well then, which I probably through later life haven't had. So I just didn't keep anything like that going on. But obviously still listen to the podcast. Yeah,
and then we kind of, I think, I don't remember whether I contacted you or you contacted me. I don't really remember, but we made a connection. And I offered to interview you, and you said okay. And I interviewed you about your paranormal encounter with the crazy old lady at the bottom of the bed. Remember that?
Oh my
God. I do. Which I haven't really told anybody since.
Yeah, it was very compelling. It was great. It was really good.
Can I tell you about a ghost story? I have.
Oh yes, please do, John.
Yeah. I got one. I used to work years ago in a nightclub, which was in an old courthouse in Falmouth. The building's about 160 odd years old, right? So I'm in the building one day upstairs. I had the fire exit open, which was a couple of feet not that far away from me. I could reach the back door within a couple of seconds, right? So I'm sweeping the floor, and I had the back door opened. There was a fire escape at where this back door was, and out the corner of my eye, I see this black shape walk past the door, and it got me enough to look up. I went, "Fucking hell, what's that?" So I dropped the brush, I legged it to where the door was, and nobody was there. And that's the only thing I've ever seen in my life that's spooky.
It freaked you out.
It was enough to get like,
disturbing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But that was like half the story of this building, right? Because we had a classic story, right? This is a brilliant one. Where when we worked in the club, we used to start at 9 o'clock in the morning. So one morning we turns up on the Monday morning. The Coca-Cola guy's there to repair the Coca-Cola machines at the club, right? So he's come in. So we're like, we're just going to nip out for about 20 minutes. We'll leave you in the building on your own. The Coca-Cola thing's down in the cellar. Will you be all right? So we've gone off for about 20 minutes. We come back 20 minutes later. He stood outside the door, white as a sheet, right? And we go, what's the fucking matter with you? Like, he's gone, I'm not going in there on my own. Like, and what happened? He goes, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what it was. He said whatever it was slamming the door at one stage. So he was in the cellar, and apparently upstairs there was a door slamming. Bam, 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 bam. So he's gone upstairs.
Yeah.
And whatever he's seen upstairs shit him up that much that he legged it out of the building, and he wouldn't go back in. Like,
it scared the life out of him. That kind of shit happens a lot, though. You hear that like people who, like someone who works in a bar. Say someone who works in a bar, and they say, "Okay, go down to the cellar and change the keg on the beer."
Yeah.
And they go down, and they have an intense paranormal experience, and it's so fucked up that they're like, you know what? I quit. I'm out. I'm done. And they literally quit their job because it's so terrifying.
When I saw that shadow thing, it just got me thinking, because I've never seen anything like that. Mm-hmm. And I live in my house that I live in at the moment is 153 years old.
I was just gonna ask. I was just gonna ask you, John. Who is that standing beside you?
Yeah, right. This is not funny. Right. God's honest truth, right? I have seen something in this house once, like, but I don't know what it was. And it was out yet again out the corner of my eye, but it's only once. And I won't change.
Dude! All right, okay. Mike has opened the door. Mike has opened the fucking door. Mike has opened the door. So let me. I'm gonna bring Mike in a minute, but let me explain. So this must have been 3 or 4 years ago, and there was a movie that came out called The Nightmare, which is a documentary, but also in my opinion, it's a horror movie because it's very terrifying. And the documentary delves into night terrors and sleep paralysis and all the things that go along with it. And Mike, this was before you really worked with us, but I was talking to somebody about it.
Contractor.
Yeah, and Mike said, "Yeah, that's happened to me." And I was like, "Adi, what?" And I was like, "What happened?" And Mike sat down and told me the story of the Hat Man coming in to see him. Now this is the craziest thing, is that this movie details these Hat Man encounters. And Mike had not seen this movie, but he was detailing and relating exactly what happened to him, but it was almost exactly the same as what was in this documentary. So Mike, let me, I don't know, hopefully you're okay with this, but let me ask you.
Yes.
Can you relate to the audience, the people watching, when you had this experience? Describe how it started, what happened, and how it ended.
Basically, how it started was, of course, fall asleep, deep sleep. Next thing you know it, there's like my bed is located in the corner of my room, next to my window, where my bed is pulled out into the middle of my room. And next thing I know it, 6 shadows is surrounding my bed. Where to a point where...
They walk into the room, right?
Yes, exactly. They walk into my room. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I cannot move. I cannot say anything to wake myself up to a point where I'm freaking out. What the hell's going on? All I hear is...
like a weird sound.
Like them whispering to each other. Next thing you know it, I'm in the hat. Top hat, like
he's wearing like a hat with a brim. He walks into the room.
And he stands like at the foot of my bed. All I see is him in the shadows and the rim of his hat. I cannot see his face or the shadows around me. I cannot see anybody's face. And they're whispering to him. And he's just standing over me like nothing. Like,
it's terrifying, right?
I was freaking out. I was freaking the hell out. I was trying to wake myself up. I could not wake up. All I hear was like them whispering to each other. And it was just I was like, Mike, wake up. You need to wake up. It came to a point where I was actually crying in my sleep.
Yeah. So, Mike,
wake up.
Tell everyone about the part where he takes your pants off.
No, that did not happen.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Come on, I'm kidding.
It's to a point where I was literally sweating. Like literally the next day after changing my sheets, that's how much I was sweating.
Whoa, hey, we don't want to hear about that.
No joke. It brought me to tears, and I could not sleep for.
I know. I'm joking around here, and
I know you are.
I know I'm making light of the situation, but this is actually a truly terrifying situation.
100%.
Like legitimately, it's completely terrifying.
It's almost like being
because Mike was describing a scenario that was depicted in this documentary about sleep paralysis, and the way it's depicted in the movie and the way that Mike described it was almost exactly the same. And you got to think, like, what are the fucking odds that they can make a movie about this shit? And Mike did not see this movie.
I have never heard of this movie until he told me about it.
He did not see the movie. This was something that he experienced himself. But the experience that he had was almost exactly the same as the experience in the movie.
Interesting. Very interesting.
It came to a point where I could not sleep.
Yeah.
I was afraid to
You're
fall
afraid
asleep.
to go to sleep. Because you didn't want to experience that shit again.
Exactly, yeah. I was afraid it's going to happen again. And next thing you know what, I'm waking up 3 o'clock in the morning thinking, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's like Chris now, 3 in the morning.
Exactly.
7 now.
Is it really 7 over there? Oh my god.
7 a.m., dude.
Fuck.
Get to bed, man.
I'm in an entirely different day now. No, it must be 1 o'clock.
11, dude.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 and I'm struggling over
I'm in
here.
the future.
No, on,
man.
11:07 to be exact.
He's
The
in
world is
future.
But come on,
Yeah.
Percy, you've got a load of dope on board. Like, that's understandable.
Yeah,
Right?
man. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's crazy.
If I was smoking as much as that, I'd be fucking
So,
sleeping. I tell you.
Dark Side 8169 says that was just me, Mike. I came for a booty call.
Oh.
So Mike, let me just say, I'm really hoping that Dark Side 8169 is female.
That's a web.
No, he's a male. He's one of my good friends. One of my good friends.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Dang, Mike.
Yeah,
So
baby.
I mean, that's pretty intense. I mean, if you think about it, technically you were like think about it, like this is like some Ghostbuster type shit, right?
Yeah.
Like seriously, like that's the only people you could literally call, right? But you couldn't, you can't because they don't exist.
No.
But you were think about it, you were kind of like gang banged by this fucking group of fucking heathens, bro. Like, like in the middle of the night, straight gang banged you, bro. Like assaulted, harassed.
No. That's a bit much.
All right, I'm just saying. That's what that story sounded like.
Yeah, but what,
That's
Mike?
what I-
Mike,
that's what
no,
I
Mike.
am from
Seriously,
that.
when was the last time this happened? When was the last time?
Like the last time I had this, it happened to me was I had a dream like this was probably when I was living with my parents.
So it was like a few years ago.
But the thing is, like when I moved out at my new place where I live now.
Yeah.
I got up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I remember
on
you
the
telling me
corner
this.
of my eye,
You saw him.
Yeah, I saw the man in the hat. I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
No! What the fuck is going on?" Like as soon as I got in my room, I closed the door and locked it. I was like, "What the fuck? No! He did not follow me here. He did not follow me here."
He's coming back.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
No,
I did
know,
not
but,
sleep the
but
rest of the
do you
night.
remember, Mike? We had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
And he's gonna come back.
Oh, eventually, yeah.
No,
yeah.
100,
yeah, 100%
no,
he's
I'm
gonna come
saying 100% he will be back, but we don't know when.
Exactly.
No, they will be back. It's a group,
But
man.
he will be back. He will be back.
Exactly.
So-
Because he knows his booty is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, like, I was literally freaked out. Like, I in my room at 3 o'clock in the morning after going to the bathroom. I came back to my room. I stayed the rest of the night. I was like, I cannot sleep after that. I saw him at the corner of my eye. I was like, fuck, he found me. What the hell?
Yeah.
But now it's like
scary stuff,
kill, man.
Who did you kill? Sleep since none of your business.
You got demons following you around.
Yeah, scary stuff.
Questions though. Does that suggest that it's sort of a subconscious thing rather than like
it can't be?
a location thing?
I didn't think about it when
the thing is though,
it's
Chris,
gotta be a subconscious thing, bro.
No,
like,
no, it can't be.
No.
Yes, he thought about it. Like,
no.
I wasn't thinking about it at all.
Let me explain.
When you dream, you don't have no control over your dream.
Let me explain.
Like that dude could be hanging out in there.
Please, Timmy, let me explain, Timmy, please, let me explain. So let me break it down for y'all. So check this out, okay? So Mike had an experience with a shadow being or multiple shadow beings, or what they call the Hat Man. The silhouette, you can see the brim of the hat, but you can't see any facial features. Now, if this was purely like a dream or hallucination, or it's all in Mike's head and he's a bit mental, if that were the case, what Mike is saying would be exclusive to Mike.
Right, but this is a bunch of people.
But it's not. There are people from all walks of life, all over the world, experiencing the exact same scenario. And not just, oh, it's a little bit similar. No, the exact same scenario. That's the difference.
Let's flip it completely back to the start of this stream.
Yeah.
When we were talking about, are we living in a simulation?
Right.
Do you maybe think that all these people that are experiencing the same sort of phenomenon that's a little bit sketchy and scary, is the potential that there are glitches in the simulation that they need to fix, or they don't need to fix, and they're just glitches in the simulation that people are seeing this, which doesn't really exist.
You mean glitch in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for real. Yeah. No, I mean, Chris seriously, Chris brings up a valid point. For sure,
Chris. That thing you have in the background of your picture. Imagine like that with the hat, or like a rimmed hat, just standing over you.
There's nobody behind me.
Yeah, there's nobody behind you. What are you talking about, Mike?
Well, there's the thing behind you, the shape as a human, with the head, shoulders, and head. Imagine that with a freaking saucered hat around you.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
I'm turning the camera right. That person.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay, I see it now. That thing behind you. What is that, Chris?
That with the saucered hat around him.
That would
around that.
I thought everybody had one of those in their rooms. So.
I gotta say something, Mike. Have you got air conditioning in your room?
Yes.
Oh, is that what's moving the thing with the skull behind? Keeps flapping.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
actually, it keeps moving. That's in my room.
Oh, it's a fan.
Oh, you got aircon.
This moving,
fan, like literally a fan.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ah,
there you go.
It's literally a fan. They got a window.
That explains it.
Got a window.
I was thinking, hold on a minute, someone's moving around in the house.
So, Mike, that's your cell. I mean, room.
Cell.
Cell, yes, cell. No, fuck that. I'm gonna take another shot.
Hey, take another shot. Yeah, go on, chug it.
Get on the fire.
Do it.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got a question from the room. Steve Will says, "Has anything ever put the willies up, Percy?"
Has anything supernatural / paranormal ever happened to Percy to freak him out? No, man. It's actually no. It's unfortunate that nothing has, because I feel like I'd be very receptive to it. I did take a kind of a paranormal tour that is on Catalina Island. You know what? I did have an experience, but it wasn't a freaky experience. So we were at Catalina, and again, I always piece things together in my life. I'm like, okay, well, there's a reason why this happened, or XYZ.
Yeah.
I had gone with my girlfriend, now my wife. We had gone to Catalina Island, took this tour, talked about paranormal activity that happens on the island and how you can see orbs and its energy that's around, for so many years. There was a fire there and so many lost souls, yada yada yada. So that was pretty cool. I go back there with after we have our son, and we took a trip. And it was pretty interesting because we were in this nice little hotel, and we were hanging out, and I'm changing him, and as I'm changing him, your kid's looking up at you.
Yeah.
And he just caught just stared off to the right, kind of off to the side, and he's just looking up, and I could feel this energy.
Mm-hmm.
There was something else in that room.
Right.
There was my wife wasn't in there. She was down the street or whatever, headed back from going to the store or whatever. And
so Percy, have you ever had a what can be considered a paranormal experience or high strangeness, something that happened to you that you could not explain, that was very, very weird?
Again, no, not really, man. No, that would be it.
Yeah, we got to work on that. We got to change that. We have to change that.
You know what, man, and you know, and that's why I don't disregard it. Again, if it were to happen, I welcome it. But everything that I've ever experienced, where it's kind of, oh, what's that sound, or is this that, or everything can be explained.
Let me throw this out there.
Even the times I've tripped on LSD and mushrooms,
right?
And trust me, I've done that quite a few times.
Yeah.
So let me throw this out there. So Chris. Chris on Twitter is one of the most skeptical, rational, logical people on the planet on Twitter. But in reality, he's experienced some shit, some legit paranormal stuff, no joke, legit paranormal shit. Chris has experienced.
Like what?
Am I wrong, Chris?
I would like to know.
It's stuff I can't explain. That is definitely
daylight over there.
Probably paranormal.
I'll give you another story in a minute. I'll give you another story of paranormal that somebody I know experienced.
So Chris had an experience. This was when you were a student, right, Chris? You're in some.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I'll tell you about it. I'll try and be as brief and concise as possible. Basically, living in a shared house, 5 other people, all Victorian place, people familiar with the UK. It was situated in Lincoln. Lincoln's quite an old city, and where the house was that I had experiences was pretty much close to the cathedral and castle quarter of Lincoln, if anybody's familiar with it. So, which has got its foundations on the old Roman city. So it was just outside the old Roman walls that still bits of it exist. So anyway, house I lived in, we all moved in within a period of weeks. I was the first to move into the house. We were all students. And the first sort of strange stuff that happened was we used to see smoke in the house. And we would see smoke in rooms that nobody was in. So we would sort of say to each other, is it just me? Is there smoke? Is somebody smoking in that room? And if you were with somebody, they'd go, yes. We'd go into the room and there'd be no smoke.
Cool.
And this would happen in particular rooms in the house. And the way the house was built, it was quite an old Victorian house, which they had, obviously at some point, it was somebody very wealthy that had owned the house. And they'd converted it into individual rooms for multiple occupancy. So each of us students had a bedroom, which would at some point in the
Chris,
period of when the house
was originally. Chris, how big was the house originally?
The house originally, it was split in half, so I was only living in half of it, which was rented out. The other half of it was actually a bed and breakfast.
But it sounds like it was a large property. It sounds like
originally.
So we had
big house.
5 bedrooms, a large bathroom on the ground floor, toilets on the middle floor, and like an attic room, and then a loft above that. And as I say, five
big place.
Big house.
Yeah. But the rooms that had been designed as bedrooms for us had at various stages in the house been like knocked in, 2 rooms knocked into one, so there was lots of false doors and things, if that makes sense. Where they hadn't removed the door, they just like sealed it up and painted it over. And it was one of these false doors that led into which was actually attached to my bedroom. So if you can picture the scene, you would have a door going into my room, and then immediately to the left on the wall, you would have another door going into the same room, but it wasn't a door. It was a false door. It was just part of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the first, despite seeing what we thought was smoke, we didn't pay any attention to it. But the first real tangible bit of that was a bit shit and scary was when one of the guys I was living with saw a shadowy figure, as he described it, go through the false door.
What's that, Mike? What did you say?
Well, like the guy in the background. Yeah. He didn't have a helmet. He didn't have a
I'm sorry.
crossbow.
The background that he has looks like a shadowy figure.
It does. It really does. What do you have in the corner back there, Chris? What is that?
That's my bug out gear for when the shit goes down.
Honestly, fuck that. Fuck
that's your COVID defense system back there.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's cut to the chase here, and let's tell everyone about your personal encounter when you were in your room.
I was in my room. So up to that point, we'd had some experiences, but nothing tangible. So the experience I had when I was in my room was sort of like a waking dream. I don't know if anybody's ever experienced one of the what a waking dream is, but you dream that you're awake or waking up.
But really you're kind of implying by saying that what happened didn't happen. Let's be honest. Wait.
Yes,
let's be honest. It happened.
Correct.
So enough with this waking dream shit.
That's what it could be.
That's what it
why he was awake, but he was not awake.
Go with what I experienced, and you can make up your own mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I first realized what was happening. I was bolt upright in bed, and I was looking at
down at the. You were tied to the bed.
I wasn't tied to the bed. No,
Hey,
I
Mike,
had to sleep
stop. Mike, stop. Mike, calm down. We got a serious story here. Enough with this tied to the bed shit. He's trying to tell a serious story.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop telling us your stop telling us your fantasies. Okay. Okay, Chris, go ahead.
So I was not erect in bed. I was sat upright.
You got straddled in bed?
Yeah.
I was sat up.
He's trying to tell us that a ghost fucked him, so calm down.
You do? First Mike gets gangbanged and now you?
I know.
What?
All right, okay, Chris, go ahead. I'm sorry. All these motherfuckers are fucking with your story. Let's be straight. Let's tell it like it is. Okay, go.
Go ahead.
So, looking down at the bottom of my bed, I realized that something was looking back at me. And at the bottom of my bed was a cowled woman.
An old woman.
What?
She had like a hood, right?
Yeah. So she had a hood over. It was like the best description I can give is like it was a medieval nun.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. That's the only description that I can give, because I've tried to find pictures historically of what best describe what I saw, and it's like a grey habit, I suppose. Habit being like the sort of clothing that a nun might wear.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't see a face. All I could see was like the eyes of under the hood. And this figure was praying at the bottom of the bed.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but from what Chris is describing, that is absolutely fucking terrifying.
I shit myself.
And I want you, I want you to try and imagine you're sleeping in your bed alone.
Fuck that.
Right? The lights are out, you're lying there, you're asleep, and then you wake up and you look, and at the foot of your bed, at the bottom of your bed, is an old woman with a hood on at the bottom of your bed praying. And you can kind of imagine how absolutely terrifying this is. So even though we're making light of this and we're joking around and we're kidding with Chris, but this literally is a truly terrifying experience. Am I wrong, Chris? Did this put the shits up you, right?
Yeah. Obviously, that's not what you expect to see at the bottom of your bed. So that's why I was sort of saying, was I dreaming it or did I see it? I don't know, but I know what I saw.
You saw it.
So the next thing I saw it, and if you can picture this in like I think time was almost distorted. I saw it. I looked up. I raised my head. I rationally saw what I saw. Thought, what the hell am I seeing? And then, bam! The next thing I know, I'm waking up. Okay, picture that. And there's nobody at the foot of my bed. So you think, well, that's got to be a dream of something. What's just happened? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what I did was turn around to my girlfriend who was in bed next to me and woke her and said, "You're never going to believe what's just happened."
Did you just see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she freaked out because she had the same experience.
Yeah. She saw the same thing before you.
So exactly the same thing.
But didn't mention it.
Didn't mention it to me. Happened to her within a couple of days of that happening to me in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So at that point, we're like, well, therefore, probably something has happened. We're not imagining
when you have multiple people like that experiencing the same thing. Call me crazy, but that's not a dream. that's not
probably
a dream.
Not.
Oh, that's a repeat. That's a repeating.
No.
That's a repeating.
That's not a dream.
Or...
You didn't imagine that shit. That shit happened.
That's what. I mean that's why. A rift 100%. In the Matrix.
It happens.
Can I say? Can I say something about ghosts?
Yeah.
Living the same thing daily. So if you see, I for instance, a friend that I used to know lived in a house that was haunted by an old woman, right?
Okay.
And she died in the house, right? Mm-hmm. And they used to see her every morning at 3:30 walking down the corridor. And she used to do that every morning. And it was that apparently when they got a medium in, she was living her last day on Earth over and over again. So that's why they kept seeing her 3:30 every morning. Man.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff is real. This is not. I know it sounds ridiculous. It sounds like fucking mental case lunatic.
You know what?
Oh no!
But it's real.
Listen,
this stuff really does happen.
Well,
listen, I'm not discrediting what Chris said or what anybody has experienced. Right? Like I said, it hasn't happened to me. What I've experienced is like I said, I've felt a certain energy right in the room where my kid's looking up and there's clearly something in there.
Sure.
Maybe he saw it because he's a little baby and they can see they see shit differently when they're that
kids
when they're
kids do see it.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
True.
Exactly. So so and then what was crazy is that same energy. I feel like we brought it back from the island when we went to Catalina. We came back because there was a couple of times where I was again doing the same thing, changing
residual energy.
And so again, I do believe it. If it happened, I wouldn't wouldn't say like oh, it's not happening, or be scared. It's just I haven't experienced it personally, and I would like to. It's always other people around me have stories, and it's great. But
I mean, when you hear someone like Chris tell, I mean, I 100%. I believe what Chris is saying. I don't for a second think that he's making this shit up. I think 100% he is being honest and truthful. I don't think he's bullshitting. Mike, on the other hand, I think he's I'm kidding.
Right? Oh damn! I was about to say what the fuck.
No, I think Mike also. No, Mike also is being 100% legit. He's telling it like it is. But what's going on here? I mean, like we talked about at the beginning of the show, we talked about the simulation theory. If we play into the simulation theory, this stuff starts to make sense. If we move out of the simulation theory and talk about this is base level reality, this is real reality, it doesn't make sense. Not so much.
I got another story. I got another great one of a good friend of mine used to live next door to me in these houses I live in at the moment. Right, he had a mother. We went up to see his mother in Birmingham, in the UK. Mm-hmm. And she come up with this story one day. She just come out with it. She said, "Do you know your father come and see me?" So he's going, "What do you mean my father come and see you? He's been dead 20 years." Like, she said, "No, he came and see me, and he was a full apparition. Yeah. He was there. She opened the door, and he was stood there, and he was in some old clothes, and he was like doing the gardening in, right? So she walks out the door, and there he is, like out the back door,
right?
And he's got a cloth cap in his hand, and he goes, 'Time to clear this mess up.' Walks out into the garden, disappears. Right. 2 weeks after that, her third husband died. Died. She said it was him. He come down and sorted things out. He just come to see me. We're all like that. Fucking hell, she's mad, like, But at the end of the day, the way she described the story, like I can't give you the full story because it's fucking long. But the way she described it, there was no way that woman was bullshitting. Yeah. He appeared, and he sorted the mess that she was in out. He cleared it up. The guy died 2 weeks later. The third husband died.
This shit happens. It happens.
Yeah, fucking mad.
There's no question.
I'm a 2-minute break. You're putting the willies up me.
Yeah, he's getting scared. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and non-gender specific people, I think it's about time we kind of wrap this up. It's almost midnight here in the LA part of the world.
It's a good idea, Lex. I'm breaking my neck for a piss here.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just say, I want to thank everyone for coming on. For Percy, Chris, Mike, John, Anthony, who was on earlier. Thank you so much for swinging by and talking to us. We really appreciate it. Also, to all the people in the chat room, thank you so much for coming by and chatting away. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We will be back next week with another Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. We will discuss more crazy bullshit and talk about all manner of nonsense as we kind of wind down from the week and head into the weekend. But I want to thank you all. Thanks everyone for coming by. We really appreciate it. Chris, thank you for coming by. Always great. And Chris, we need you to mend those broken bridges with Ben so we can get you back on the Mindset Podcast. And
I don't have any broken bridges.
And enough with all this trolling shit. Okay?
I'm not trolling.
Stop with the trolling bullshit. Just be cool.
You guys got to give yourselves a virtual hug.
give Ben a virtual hug, and we'll get things going. But we'll be back next week with more of the Mindset Howl. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Take it easy, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, bye guys. See ya.